So hello and back to the action, and now from now on it's gonna start the rumble of the action because we're gonna start with the Moto3 QP, and we're gonna continue with the MotoGP FP4, and then the MotoGP Q1, then the Q2, and then the Moto2 qualifying practice, all in that broadcasting all together in one. So let's go to the thing. I want also wait a moment, because I want to say something before I start with the live timing. I've been watching the analytics of the last broadcasting, and I want to say hello to Indonesia. A lot of people from Indonesia connected. Greetings to Jakarta, to Indonesia. Thank you for being there. Aryo, you are my contact there. Also, a lot of people from Malaysia. Thank you to Malaysia to be here watching. A lot of fans and supporters of the motorcycle show. Saludos a España. Hemos sido bastantes desde España. Ciao Italia, also. Muchas gracias por estar. Grazie mille. Thailand, greetings to Thailand. India, also people from India. Germany, guten Tag, Germany. Japan, arigato. Very nice to see you here. Also greetings to Greece. Also greetings to Taiwan. Saludos Argentina también. Muchos saludos. Gracias por acompañarnos. Greetings also to Czechia, to Czech Republic, where the Grand Prix is happening. Also greetings to the United States. Hello, United States. And also to France, Switzerland, United Kingdom also. And greetings to Vietnam, Philippines, Serbia, Australia, la República Dominicana también. Hola a todos. Obrigado, Portugal. Very happy about that. Singapore and Brunei. So thank you very much. I normally speak in Spanish and also in English. It depends on the people who is in the chat in that moment. I'm mixing English and Spanish. If you prefer Spanish, just tell me. If you prefer English, just tell me through the chat, okay? And I'll be happy to go switching through the languages. So let's go to the thing. This is it. Let's go to the rumble. Okay, Moto3 people is already on track, as you saw for a while. And this is the thing. This is for the grid. This is for the grid. So 35 minutes left of the qualifying practice for Moto3, sorry. Okay. So at the moment, as you know, Jorge Martin had a broken arm yesterday. This morning, he flew by to Barcelona to be operated by Xavier Mir, who is the pilot's doctor. And it seems that he maybe could be ready, not ready 100%, but he'll be available for Austria the next week. There's no rest now. We're gonna be 2 weekends of races in a row. starting this second part of the season. So let's go. We'll see the classification of Moto3. Is Jorge Martin is the leader, as we just said. He's gonna be out for this weekend. Second in the championship is Marco Bezzecchi. Third is Aaron Canet. Let's see if Aaron Canet can take profit of the DNF of Jorge Martin in this race to get closer in the championship. Fabio Di Gianantonio, 91 points. Enea Bastianini, 84 points, fifth. Gabriel Rodrigo, 65. Jacob Kornfeil, 61. Andrea Miño, 60. 9th, Marcos Ramirez, 57. And 10th, Lorenzo Dalla Porta, 46 points. So let's see if there's somebody in the chat already. Okay, at the moment, nobody is speaking in the chat. I'm going to keep on speaking in English. If you prefer me speaking in Spanish, just tell me, okay? Ok, at the moment. Vale, pues de momento vamos a ver qué pasa. Ahora viene lo gordo, ¿eh? Vamos a hacer con este live streaming, vamos a hacer todo. O sea, como veis en el título, vamos a hacer la QP de Moto 3, que es lo que está pasando ahora. Vamos a hacer seguido, sin cortar, la FP4 de MotoGP. Y después ya la QP1 y la QP2. Y la QP de Moto 2, todo seguido, ¿vale? Vamos a estar, pues, casi 3 horas en directo, ¿vale? Así que poneros cómodos y nos preparamos para ver el gran espectáculo del sábado, que va a estar concentrado en este rato. Por la mañana hemos visto algunas cosas, pero lo gordo va a venir ahora, ¿vale? Todos listos. Everyone ready for the big show? The big motorsport show on Earth. Everything that's gonna happen in this live streaming from now on with the Moto3 QP. Then with no cuts, we're gonna keep on going for the MotoGP FP4. And then we're gonna keep on with the QP1 and QP2. And after the pole, we're gonna end up with the Moto2 qualifying practice. So all the interesting information for this weekend is gonna be concentrated in this live stream that it's gonna take us about 3 hours of live coverage. So everything ready. Get comfortable and be ready for this amazing Saturday of races.
We do hope that Yuma Sasaki is going to be okay to continue his participation in the remainder of this weekend. Yeah, lots of rumours and gossip, Steve, about who will be going into the Tronus SIT team next year. A certain man that we were just talking about seems to be very heavily linked. Scott, well, that narrows it down. Yes. How many Scottish riders have we got in the Moto3 World Championship? Yeah, but John McPhee does seem to be one of the big names being heavily linked with that ride.
Yeah, and it would be great news for him to stay in the championship, and he's in a rich vein of form at the moment. He would be a really good character to kind of.
Hello, Baku. How are you doing? I'm not allowed to show the video for rights. We only can watch the live timing and comment the results and see which riders are more likely to be winning tomorrow. Not images whatsoever. Maybe a little thing through the 3 hours of live coverage we're gonna do, but we cannot show the images. So we're gonna be talking about the timings. Thanks for being here. And we are now in the Moto 3 qualifying practice. This is live.
He lost the front going in. Big moment there for Aaron Canet. He did well to go that one up. You can see the front end just tucked underneath him.
These guys are going to have to be careful now. These long hotter conditions that they faced this morning.
It's going to be pretty slick and pretty greasy out there. No dramas in getting your tyres up to working temperature. But
thanks, Bakul. If you can find a place to watch the video, you can do it, but if you don't have the payment channel to do it, you're very welcome to be here. You're gonna be in real time informed about everything is gonna happen. Adio! Bakul Getuk has same meaning with Getuk seller. I don't understand that. Getuk is from Yogyakarta, Indonesia. Food. Oh, this is food. I'm a bit hungry. Yeah, that's fantastic. It looks like the temperatures are rising extremely high. And we're getting Adio, I love your sense of humor. You're a very funny guy. Thanks for being here, man.
Antonio's doing the business. A 2:08.473. Let's put him just under a tenth clear of Canet. Would have been fascinating to have seen that last lap from Canet. Had he been able to have kept it going smoothly. That mistake at turn 5 was really costly. Steve points out he was well up at that stage, over 0.4 of a second. You've got to feel that Canet was probably looking at a low 2:08, potentially the first 2:07 we've had of the weekend, had he been able to carry that lap through.
On board here with fabulous Gian Antonio. That's a rather audacious...
Bakul, you are from Cilacap, Indonesia. Greetings to Cilacap. I wish I'm pronouncing it well. You have to be accustomed to the high temperatures. Here now in the circuit, it's more than like 32, 33 degrees already, and it's gonna be hotter, even hotter. Okay, let's see what's happening here. At the moment, it seems that Gian Antonio is faster. Canet second, Rodrigo third. Macia, who is a rookie from Catalonia, is getting fifth already.
Raul Fernandez, his replacement back in Germany, certainly made a name for himself.
He really did. He lit up that race, a big phase of it, didn't he? He got pushed off the track very early on when he was in that lead group, but then he looked.
Okay, Adio, see you back in a while. Thanks for coming by.
He's definitely one to keep an eye on for the future.
Okay, venga, vamos a ver. It looks that it's gonna be very close because there's small differences, at least in the third, in the first 3 riders. Let's see how it improves.
It's not great news for some of the guys that are coming up later. By the time Moto 2 go out for qualifying, it really is going to be pretty sweaty stuff out there. This is Philip Selach, then number 15, the wild card, just up ahead there of Rodrigo, and 77 is Perez, the replacement of Livio Loy.
They got a bit tight there between Perez and Masia.
Let's wish there's no injuries for anyone after the bad luck Jorge Martin had yesterday. He have been already operated from his broken left arm.
him. If you look at his last 6 races, yeah, there's been a couple of DNFs in there, but they were both when he was running at the front. That Barcelona incident, of course, with Entrenamientos, but these 4 of those last 6, he's finished inside the top 10, a couple of top 6s as well. He's definitely knocking on the door of the podium, of course. He really came to problems last year on his debut in Austria. So
there's no news whatsoever about the Jorge Martin operation.
Give you a quick update on Jorge Martin before the session gets busy here in qualifying. Jorge.
Hello, Yura. So happy to have you here. I don't understand what you're saying. Andy, Iki MotoGP ne? I don't understand. Can you speak English? MotoGP is gonna start, if is that what you are asking for. MotoGP is gonna start at in 40 minutes. 40 minutes to start the FP4 of MotoGP. 40 minutes left.
Yeah, thanks for that update, Simon. Jorge Martin, it would be defying really medical logic, wouldn't it, if he was able to ride next weekend in Austria? But you can never count out a dogged, determined character like Jorge Martin. He will be spending every single waking second of the next few days with his eyes focused firmly on working out a plan that gets him somehow back on 2 wheels at the Red Bull ring. Simon.
Guys, the thing is about Jorge, you know, when I first saw what the injury was, I was like, is that going to be possible even? And then I started to think, it is his left wrist, like don't have to move it, meaning, sure, you have to move it as you move from side to side on the bike, but you don't have to twist it like a throttle. So, if, for example, Kevin Schwantz did do this, he broke his broke a wrist, probably not as bad as this, and then rode, he did it on Friday, missed Saturday qualifying in that, but he'd done a lap good enough on the Friday to get him in the race, and he fought in the top few guys. I mean, that is mind-blowing, but if you remember Jorge Martin last year in this race at Austria, he rode with a really quite badly damaged ankle, or heel, foot, whatever it was, if you guys remember exactly, but it brought, honestly, as a rider, brought tears to my eyes seeing him get 3rd and how much it meant to him. And if anyone can do it, I think Jorge can. Let's fingers crossed for him.
Yeah, he's as tough as old boots, is Jorge Martin. There are slightly different elements, though, to his thought process right here with this one. I think last year he was still just in with a shout of potentially winning a championship. And I think he felt that he had to come back to see if he could still keep up with Joan Mir. It's roles reversed now. He's leading, and I think a lot of his recovery, not only will it depend on the movement he has in hospital, Matt, but I think a lot of it will depend on how the results go this weekend as well. If, for example, he maintains his 7-point lead, is there much point in risking coming back earlier?
Well, if you look at worst case scenarios for him, let's say, for example, hypothetically speaking, Aaron Canet does the double here, Brno and then Red Bull Ring in Austria, he's only going to be 12 points clear of Jorge Martin. That's there's still loads of races left for him to claw back that kind of deficit. The Red Bull Ring in Austria, it's pretty much stop and go, isn't it? There's only 10 corners around that spectacular circuit. There are some pretty heavy braking zones, which will be playing on his mind as well. So I think, knowing Jorge Martin, he's going to be there. He's going to give it a go.
I have to say I probably agree with you there. He'll definitely be there, and he'll weigh up the situation then. But of course, the one thing he doesn't want to do is injure himself again and lose potentially the championship. Simon,
I just wanted to throw one little thing in there to add to that is, I think all riders can do riding with the pain, but there's very few that can ride, with the sort of level that it takes to run up front with an injury. Purely mentally, you have a bit of self-preservation, and I think that's totally normal. I think 99% of people do, and you don't want to fall and re-break that injury. And there's a couple, like I was telling you guys, Kevin Schwantz, probably Mick doing like what Rossi did when he got 3rd with that big pin in his leg, that can, only a very, very few, I'd say, it's super rare, that can do it with an injury and run at the front.
Yeah, there aren't too many of them, although I have to admit, I do agree with Matt as well. Jorge kind of does fall into that mould a little. He's got that dogged determination. He is such a battler.
if you want to see somebody wrestle and jump and crawl all over a Moto3 bike, just look at that from Philip Salash, the wildcard. He looks like a Harlem Globetrotter on that motorcycle. He makes Nicolo Buliga. It's just unbelievable the amount of work he's having to do with his body just to move around the motorcycle.
Look at that! Look, that is incredible. He's having to actually tuck he's having to tuck his knees inside his elbow.
We thought Buliga had to wrestle his body around to manoeuvre a Moto3 bike. That's ridiculous.
Way too big for that. I mean, he's obviously grown. I wouldn't mind finding out how much he's grown in the winter, because he was a Red Bull rookie last year. He must have grown like nothing else in the winter. You're right. I mean, it looks like Scott Redding's taken a mini moto out.
Well, the LA Lakers will be keeping an eye on his progress the way he's going. He'll be in the NBA. That was an incredible couple of shots there that we saw him just having to shift his body weight around. How he was having to lift his bottom out of the seat to get in position for the straights. It's like he's on a mini moto. So, under relatively cloudless skies here in Brno, it's baking hot again out there in the Czech Republic. And the standings at this stage of qualifying, the calm before the storm. There's only Alonso Lopez out on the circuit right now. Fabio Di Gianantonio picking up the qualifying baton for Del Compro Gresini Honda. He sits in pole position right now with a 2:08.473, joined on the front row as it stands by Aaron Canet and Gabriel Rodrigo, who was your pole man here last year. Bastianini, Massia,
Okay, 17 minutes to go. Last 17 minutes of this qualifying practice for Moto3. This is gonna be final to the grid. I mean, this is gonna compose the grid for tomorrow. This is QP for Moto3, and a lot of people connected from Indonesia. Greetings to Indonesia. Thanks for being there.
Marco Bezzecchi, we've hardly seen anything of him in this qualifying session right now. The man who's second in the world championship.
And it looks like, you know, Bezzecchi is the rider who is second in the world championship, and after the injury of Jorge Martin, who is not gonna participate, who is not participating in this Brno GP anymore, Marco Bezzecchi could have a chance to be leader, but he doesn't look so strong here this weekend. We'll see how it ends.
As and when. Three riders that haven't set times as yet. Simon, that's you again.
Quick update from the Dunlop guys. I had a quick talk to them to find out what the tyre choices were and what is most likely, you know, what the advantages are. They said there's a medium and hard, both front and rear, and they said the medium will go the distance and has more grip. So he said all of them will be on the medium. He'll be very surprised if anyone bothers with hard in qualifying. But he did say something interesting. Because of the little ripples here going into some of the turns, he said they've found by running the tyre pressure both front and rear slightly lower, it's been able to absorb some of those little ripples that feel like chatter and also increase grip. So he said some people like it, some people don't, but that's what they've been playing with.
Thanks for that, Simon. Yeah, I don't know if you get a chance just to pop over to the Sky VR46 garage, Simon, to find out what's happened to Nicolo Buliga, because that is rather peculiar. Of course, we know why Suzuki and Sasaki haven't set a time yet, but I didn't see Buliga crash, and that will be a worry because he's been going so well this
Hello
weekend.
to the 4 people watching now. I'm gonna be speaking in English because I see there's a lot of people from Indonesia and Malaysia. But if you want me to speak in Spanish, you just have to ask. Okay, at the moment, the thing here is trying to see if Marco Bezzecchi is able to take profit of the DNF that Jorge Martin is gonna get here. Because, as you know, Jorge Martin is not riding anymore here because he broke his left radius, his left arm yesterday, and he flies back to Barcelona, where he has been operated this morning. He's not gonna participate here, but probably he's gonna be ready for Austria next weekend. Probably not 100% recovered, but he's gonna try to be there. It's a great chance for Marco Bezzecchi to try to get the lead, but as I said, he's not looking pretty strong here. Let's see if he can solve it.
Session so far. It's a big 15 minutes coming up for the Italian. It's an opportunity to try and close the gap down on Jorge Martin, who's going to be out.
Right now, Bezzecchi is 19th, almost 2 seconds away from the provisional pole, which is super far away. 13 minutes left. Let's see what's going to happen. This is live.
So far, but maybe a couple of races coming up under his belt that he already knows and likes, we could see the rocket that is Dennis Foggia come back to the fore.
Last 13 minutes.
Well, another Italian, Nico Antonelli, who we saw in the press room earlier on the weekend. Matt Dunn and Neil Morrison were commentating on it. An enormous high side for Antonelli.
Yeah, he's going to be feeling pretty stiff and sore out there right now, isn't he, Anthony? It was a huge crash on that change of direction through the penultimate corner. He flipped it right to go into the final corner, and rear tyre said, no, thank you very much. Over the handlebars he went. Big move there from Philip Birdley. He's just come from outside the top 20 into 8th place. So well,
as you can see, the temperatures are very high, extremely high. And they are going faster in the morning than they are going in the afternoon. As you see now, they are not improving the morning times, which is very unusual for Czech Republic, which is in the central north of Europe, which are normally very cold countries. But this summer is being extremely hot. Rodrigo improving in the second now, and Peter Rottel.
There's maybe just an issue with Buliga's transponder, because he's now registering that he's done 5 laps in this session, which is the same as Canet, only 1 less than everybody else in front of him. So I think there was obviously some kind of slight malfunction with his timing transponder, which we didn't got. That's the reason why there was no time set, because Buliga has finally popped up onto our timing screens in 18th place with the 2:09.711. So obviously no major dramas for him.
We also want to thank all the subscribers, because we are already 240 subscribers for a channel that it's that new. We are brand new. We have little more than a month of life, and we are already 240 MotoGP maniacs. We are so happy. Thank you very much to each one of those subscribers. Thank you very much. I'm having a lot of fun doing that. And if we can share this passion, we're gonna find here for all the sessions of all the races. So if you are in the circuit or you are on holidays, you can have the live timing plus the opinions or the insights of what's happening, who's likely to win, or who are the favorites, and so on. We're gonna hear doing bets after the MotoGP FP4. As you can see in the title of that video, we're gonna do in one streaming all the sessions. I mean, we are not gonna stop until everything is finished. So that includes the MotoGP FP4, which is key to know who's gonna be favorite for the race. Because, you know, sometimes when you are fighting for one fast lap and you're trying to do the pole, that doesn't mean necessarily that you are gonna be great on pace for the race. But the FP4 is very important to identify that kind of pace. And later on, we're gonna see in the same streaming the QP1 and the pole fight in the QP2. After this, once we know which is the grid for tomorrow and what phases we can count on for tomorrow, we're gonna see the QP of MotoGP, which is gonna give us the grid for tomorrow. And after this, with non-stop live coverage, we're gonna keep on with the Moto2 qualifying practice. So everything that is gonna happen this Saturday is gonna happen now. So there's 9 minutes left to finish this qualifying practice. It doesn't seem now Masaki just improved and he got 7th with a 209.1, which is 6/10 away, almost 7/10 away from the provisional pole. Bezzecchi improved, now he's 0.7 from the pole to the pole, which is a lot better. Let's see if Bezzecchi can take profit of the end of Jorge Navarro's injury, because he's second in the championship. Let's see if he can get the lead. And it's only 8 minutes left of this final qualifying session for Moto3.
209.159.
Well, it's best qualifying so far. What is it of the season? Got
14th, was it, in Jerez, maybe?
11th in Mugello.
Right, yeah. It was left.
Bezzecchi's in. He's getting ready for his final push, the number 12. His teammate, Jakob Kornfeil, in 12th. He won't be happy with that, the Czech rider. He would rather fancy getting himself a bit higher up. Now, this is the work going on Tatsuki Suzuki's machine. It's not ready to go yet, and they are running out of time. And we know that Sasaki has gone into the medical centre. We might not be seeing anything of him yet either. This could be really, really damaging to the two Japanese riders, crashing out so early on in qualifying.
Well, if they get him out for a lap, they've done an absolutely incredible job. There's a lot of work still needs to be done to get that Honda prepped and ready to get out in this qualifying session. All hands on deck then for Tatsuki Suzuki.
It looks like a complete rebuild going on there on that Honda. This is the Estrella Galizia garage of Aaron Canet. Still waiting to hear. Are we still waiting to hear the news on the future of Aaron Canet? Has he signed again?
I haven't heard any confirmation that he's staying 100% in Moto3. I think that's the rumours are all pointing towards that. I've not heard him being linked with any kind of Moto2 ride next year. I think Emilio Alzamora, who is pretty adept at knowing when the right time is for riders to move up, is pretty keen on Canet staying in Moto3 just for one more year next year.
Yeah, Canet is going to stay one more year in Moto3. Canet se va a quedar un año más en Moto3. Eso ha dicho Alzamora.
A lot of people waiting to see what happens with Marco Bezzecchi in terms of that. He's under contract next year for a Moto3 ride, but I'm reliably informed there is a clause in his contract that can get him out for a move to Moto2. Still a few whispers about maybe Sky BR46 moving him in with Luca Marini. Not necessarily 100% that Nicolo Buliga's got that slot. I think they're waiting to find out exactly how the championship battle unfolds for Marco Bezzecchi. KTM, we know, Pit Bar has repeatedly said his ultimate desire, his big wish is that Bezzecchi remains in Moto3 next year. But of course, it's going to be hard to persuade him.
So, a bit of quiet here, but things will kick off in a moment.
Everyone stopped on boxes, nothing happening right now.
This, Brno circuit.
And there's only 5 minutes left, so it's going to be the last run.
To get started ahead of FP4.
Let's see the last run.
Just some good news. It looks like emerging from the medical centre. Ayumu Sasaki, who was sent there just for a precautionary checkup after
Sasaki is okay.
At turn 5 at the start.
He had a fall, but nothing happened.
Ayumu Sasaki, thankfully, has been declared fit. So he will figure in the warm-up session tomorrow morning and in the race, all being well. Although he's going to have to do his work from the back of the grid. So he didn't get in at lap time when he bailed out early on. What a sight that is. An umbrella, essential bit of kit this weekend, and thankfully not for the rain, you need it for the shade. The European heat wave, record temperatures we hear that are in
Portugal, of France, and Spain. Well, it's pretty hot as well here in Eastern Europe, in the Czech Republic. And it's going to get pretty hot and frantic on the circuit very, very shortly, because there's not a soul out on the 5.4 kilometre Brno track right now. But it's going to get
4 minutos para terminar. Esto se va a decidir y está todo el mundo en boxes. O sea, van a tener que apretar, pero rápido. Porque si no, no les va a dar tiempo a pasar, ¿eh? No sé por qué todo el mundo está en boxes. Es bastante raro.
The 19-year-old from Rome would be picking up his first ever Tissot watch and would be starting tomorrow's Grand Prix from pole for the first time. Will it change in the next 3 or 4 minutes? They're actually very, very close to missing out on 2 flying laps here.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to have time to do 2 flying laps. They are risking too much, because then they have to do it in the second lap. And this is quite risky with the cold tire, a bit risky. Last 3 minutes of this qualifying practice for Moto 3. Everyone is on box and they are not going to have time enough to do 2 flying laps. This is too risky. No time enough.
He's got to get out there to try and just get in 1 hot lap. He will qualify, of course, courtesy of the lap times.
Okay, now they are getting out all in mass, which means that there's going to be a lot of traffic. And let's see what happened in those 2.5 minutes. Maybe they can do 2 laps, but not more than 2 laps. Let's see what's happening.
There's the 2 Czech riders sitting in the pit lane. Who is Cornfile waiting for? Is it this man?
Canet is waiting too much. He's not going to have time enough.
His eyes look to Fabrizio Cicchini in the pit lane. His eyes look up at the monitor. He's just waiting for the signal, isn't he, to get out there. Fabio D'Antonio.
Canet is he's only gonna have 1 lap.
He's all suited and booted, ready to go. Has he got a motorcycle?
And he have to hurry up, because if he's okay, if he is not, I mean, he have to be fast in that first lap, because if not, he's not going to be able to do the second. Let's see what's happening. Last 1.5 minutes to go. And all riders are in split 2. I mean, they are all together, like 25 riders in the same sector. There's too many people.
So delighted with Jorge Martin, the progress he's made, but I also know the team love working with Fabio D'Antonio, and they are
Macia is the first to go, and you see there's a lot of people in the same sector, and they are gonna disturb to each other. They are not gonna have room. Maybe for the there's a lot of people together, a big group of like 15-20 riders. It's not gonna be easy to improve timings with that so much people together. Let's see, because most of the people is not gonna be able to do a flying lap. It's gonna be very, very, very difficult. Many people are not going to be able to do the flying lap. This is a big mistake from the boxes. They are all out. They are all out. They are not going to cross the line before the times. Maybe a couple of them, but all the rest are out. Oh my God. Big mistake from the teams. Big, huge mistake from the teams. Let's see if Macia can improve, or the group from the 10th to the 14th. From Otto to McPhee. All the rest are ended. Oh my God. Canet missed a huge chance for the pole, stupidly, because Cornfale is improving. Be careful with that group. It's the only group Also Arenas, Marcia is not going through. This is a big mistake from the teams. A big mistake from the teams. Hey Ario, you're back. Nice to have you back. This is the last lap. The teams made a huge mistake here. Huge mistake here. They were all riders in boxes, waiting for the last moment to do it. And a massive group of like 15 riders missed their last chance to do a flying lap. A big mistake, a huge mistake. Okay, so the only thing that can happen here is among Hotel, Cornfail, Ramirez, and McPhee. Maybe Atirap Puvapat can improve the position. I don't think he's gonna get the pole, but maybe he can go to, I don't know, maybe top 15. Let's see, because there's 4 reds. Oh, what a mistake! What a mistake the teams did. What a mistake the teams did. Let's see if they are in red. 4 people in red going together for this final sector. Okay, Cornfield pole. Wow. Such a big mistake from Del Conca, Gresini, Moto 3 and Estrella Galicia. They made a huge mistake trying to wait too much for the last flying lap. Cornfield getting the pole. The pole is for Cornfield. McPhee 2nd, Ramirez 3rd, Hotel 4th, Di Gian Antonio 5th, Canet 6th. He was 2nd and he was up for the pole. Whoa.
Is there going to be potential late heartbreak here for Jakob Cornfield? He comes through the final corner now. Is it going to be a case of checkmate for pole position? Here he goes. Jakob Cornfield comes across the line, the number 84, and he does take pole position for now at 2:07.9. Does it change McPhee? Second, Ramirez. He's done it. He has done it. Unbelievable. He hasn't even found out yet. He'll look on the screen in a moment. They're gutted. I'm afraid they've made a massive mistake there.
Massive mistake from the teams. Amazing. The MotoGP commentators, they cannot believe it. I mean, it's such a big mistake from the teams. They were all waiting for the last flying lap, and they got on track too late, and they were not able to do a flying lap. A big mistake from half of the grid. Super big mistake that gave Cornfield the pole position for this Grand Prix. So this is over. Now we only have to wait for the MotoGP FP4. And we're going to talk about several news that we are about to unveil.
He's found out. He's just seen it. Jakob Cornfield, I bet he can barely believe it.
Yeah, Cornfield cannot believe he did the pole. You know, he was like 18th or something like that, and he ended up with the pole. Huge mistake by the most of the teams on Moto3. And among them, the Estrella Galicia team made a huge mistake here. I don't know how they calculated that, but, you know, if you get out on track when you are super close to the end time and you get out on track together with 20 other riders and you try to find your space, you're gonna be too slow to get through the finish line in the time. So big mistake for several riders, among them Canet, who is one of the title contenders still. And now we're gonna wait for the MotoGP FP4 to start. Canet looks a bit disappointed. He looks very serious. Yeah, that's an amateur mistake. I don't know how so many teams did the same mistake. I don't know. I never saw something like that happen before. Okay, so now
when it was at the end of the session, the final minute.
MotoGP FP4 is starting in exactly 10 minutes.
When he's trying
10 minutes to start.
Jorge Martin's misfortune. Contrasting emotions inside the Proust or GP team with Jakob Kornfar really following up in second place in free practice to take that career first pole position. But the flip side, his teammate and the championship challenger, Marco Bezzecchi, down in 14th place. Could it potentially get worse, though? We'll keep a close eye this evening on the actions of race direction. Nothing, though, can take away the joy, the jubilation and delight for this man, Jakob Kornfar. What a lap. What a last lap. The only man of the weekend so far to break into the 207s. And he could not have timed it any more perfectly. Marcos Ramirez, what a ride by him as well. He ghosted onto that front row right at the end of the session. And Philip Ertl, who was outside the top 20 for a while. The fans outside of our competitive position here are...
Pues un error enorme de cálculo de los equipos. Han cometido un error gravísimo. Se han quedado como entre 15 y 20 pilotos parados en box, esperando al último momento para salir. Han salido muy justos, que lo estaban diciendo los comentaristas, lo estábamos diciendo nosotros, han salido muy justos, pero es que además, como han salido 20 pilotos juntos y en la vuelta de lanzamiento han querido como hacerse su espacio, no han llegado a tiempo a pasar por la línea de meta y les han dado bandera y no han podido dar la vuelta lanzada. Y alguien como Kornfeld, que estaba al 18, ha conseguido la pole. Esto es lo que ha pasado. Okay, so 8 minutes to start the MotoGP FP4. I'm back in a while.
And now Bastianini rounds out your top 10 ahead of Jaume Masia, Kazuki Masaki, Dennis Foggia, Marco Bezzecchi down in 14th place. A late tumble at turn 1 for Alberto Arenas. He'll start 15th ahead of Tony Arbolino and Lorenzo Dalla Porta. Nicolo Buligo was 18th ahead of Darren Binder and Kaita Toba in 20th. And it's Adam Norradine. Andrea Migno has been absent from the top order throughout this weekend. 22nd for the Italian ahead of Stefano Neppa, Vicente Perez and Alonso Lopez. Lopez had a late lap cancelled for exceeding the track limit at turn 14. No time set, unfortunately, for the two Japanese riders, Tatsuki Suzuki and Ayumu Sasaki. Early fallers in that session. They will qualify courtesy of their pace in free practice. But no time set for the pair.
Check it out. Jakob Kornfar, pole position for his home Grand Prix here tomorrow in Moto3. Stay tuned, folks. Next up, we've got FP4 coming from MotoGP. Summer break is over and it's time for round 10 of the MotoGP World Championship from Brno in the Czech Republic. A fantastic circuit that offers just about everything. And the weather so far here this weekend has been baking. We are expecting a full house to see how the next chapter goes as they all look to hunt down the man in charge of the championship so far, Marc Marquez. This is MotoGP.
Muy bien, pues ya estamos aquí. GameExperto19, ¿qué tal? Hombre, se te echaba de menos, que no se te había visto aún por aquí este fin de semana. Muy bien, a ver, ha pasado una cosa muy bestia en Moto3, antes de que cambien la lista para MotoGP, que ahora empieza la FP4. Han cometido un error gravísimo como 10 equipos de Moto3. Se han esperado un grupo muy grande de pilotos, no sé si eran 15 o 20 pilotos parados en box esperando los últimos minutos para hacer la última vuelta y han salido muy tarde, además han salido todos en grupo muy juntos y no han pasado a tiempo por la línea de meta y les han dado bandera y no han podido dar la vuelta lanzada. Pero no le ha pasado a uno, le ha pasado a un grupo de 20 pilotos. Y un piloto como Kornfeld, que estaba al 18, pues ha hecho la pole. Vale, lista de MotoGP cargada. Ya estamos en lo gordo. Sabéis que el FP4 no cuenta para la pole, pero es muy importante para ver el ritmo de carrera, el ritmo real de carrera, ¿vale? Porque al final montar un setting para una sola vuelta, poca gasolina en el depósito, neumático muy blando y hacer una vuelta es una cosa, y tener un ritmo de carrera es otra, ¿vale? Las buenas noticias es que aquí Dani está muy fino. Está de esos días que está muy fino, la verdad. Vamos a ver qué podemos hacer, ¿vale? Okay, everything ready for MotoGP. This is the FP4, which doesn't count for the grid, but it's it's gonna tell us the real race pace for tomorrow, because that the weather is gonna be likewise, and they are gonna use settings for the race. So here it starts everything. We're not gonna stop the live coverage for the whole session. So we're gonna see the FP4, and then we're gonna start with the qualifying practices, both MotoGP and Moto2 also. So welcome everyone, and let's get ready for the rumble. Vale, pues vamos a ver, pinta que Viñales tiene que mejorar un poco, porque Rossi ha acabado haciendo el tiempo más rápido por la mañana y pasa directo a la Q2, con lo cual Rossi, que no ha mostrado un gran ritmo, pero a última hora se ha sacado de la chistera, como siempre, su magia y su experiencia. Pero Viñales no ha conseguido mejorar por la mañana y se queda de momento fuera de la Q2. Tendrá que hacer la Q1 para pasar. Entiendo que pasará sin problemas. Y vamos a ver qué pasa con los ritmos, que esto es lo que nos va a decir qué va a pasar mañana. Okay, so let's try to see the rhythms for tomorrow, and after this we're gonna fight for the pole, and we're gonna see it all live in Actualidad MotoGP. Thanks for being here watching, thanks for subscribing, and thanks for your comments. Game Experto 19. ¿Quién crees que logrará la pole hoy? Yo creo que Dani puede hacer la pole. Sé que suena locura, y sé que a veces me he equivocado, pero Dani tiene uno de esos fines de semana donde la moto le tracciona mucho. Creo que ahora en el FP4 vamos a ver cosas muy interesantes, como por ejemplo que Dani ha estado probando duro delante y duro detrás. Y eso da ciertas garantías de cara a la carrera, porque ha estado entre los rápidos con duro, y eso con una temperatura tan extremadamente calurosa va a ser potente, pero es que además, cuando monta el blando, mejora. O sea, que esto que le ha estado pasando últimamente, que cuando montaba el blando nuevo no bajaba lo que se esperaba que bajaría, ¿no? Con lo que estaba haciendo con el usado. O sea que yo creo que la pole puede estar entre Dovizioso, Márquez, Dani y, ¿por qué no, Rossi? Depende de lo que haga Dani ahora en FP4, pero yo creo que también podría lograr la pole. Sí, estoy de acuerdo. Estoy de acuerdo, pero me interesa más ritmo de carrera que la pole, la verdad. Porque la pole, la verdad es que se le está mereciendo. Lleva un fin de semana muy bueno, ¿eh? Le está funcionando la moto, le tracciona bien de atrás, se nota. Cuando Dani tracciona bien y sale de la curva de esa manera, estilo bus, se nota, ¿sabes? Y para eso no tiene que forzar mucho. Vale, ya vemos que todo el mundo va con hard. O sea, el setting de carrera va a ser duro y medio quizá en alguien que arriesgue. Por ejemplo, Simeón ha montado medio delante. Bautista sale con soft atrás. Esto es raro. Esto es raro porque lo ha dicho el propio Márquez. Difícilmente vamos a conseguir hacer la carrera con un blando aquí. Vamos a ver, de momento los Dovizioso hard. Viñales sale con medium soft. Pedrosa hard. Esto me gusta. Márquez hard medium. Y Lorenzo aún, hasta que no pase por el T1, no nos va a dar neumático. Vamos a ver. Okay, now they are all starting mostly with hard compounds. Marquez said this morning that it's going to be very difficult to do the race with soft, with that extreme hot is happening here. And we'll see who takes the chances, because right now Viñales is using medium in front and soft on the rear. I don't think they're going to be able to do the race with those compounds, but let's wait to see. This is theoretically, this is the setting for the race. So I don't understand what Bautista is doing with the soft and Viñales is doing with the soft. But let's wait. Let's wait, because Viñales have to go through the Q1 and maybe he's testing something for a fast lap. But what I want to see here is pace, rhythm. Vale, pues vamos a ver. Ahora Dani es la primera que pasa buena. Vamos a ver cómo va. Y Márquez va a pasar ya con vuelta lanzada. Márquez mejorando. Márquez ha salido con medium atrás. Igual está probando algún medium gastado de esta mañana para ver cómo le aguanta el medium atrás. Esto estoy yo imaginando, ¿eh? No lo sabemos, evidentemente. So they are almost all riders together in Sector 2. Giovanni, bienvenido. ¿Qué tal? Chao. Muy contento de verte por aquí. Vamos a ver qué pasa. Vamos a ver si se confirma lo de Dani. Vamos a ver, Lorenzo va con hard. Lo ha probado poco. Pero si Lorenzo puede montar el hard. A ver, primer paso lanzado de Lorenzo. Bueno, bastante bien, no está mal. Mejorando. Vale. Petrucci va mejorando. Bueno, van a mejorar todos. Ahora se va a hacer una nueva lista. Y esta lista es la que me interesa a mí para los ritmos, sobre todo. Petrucci fastest. Con Márquez. They still have a lot of room to improve. We'll see. Viñales, Pedrosa now improving. No. What happened there? Went into boxes. Viñales. This is very slow pace. I mean, 57.2, still far away from the 55.6 that they did this morning. Probably they are not going to be able to do those fast times with that hot, but we'll see. Vale, vamos a ver qué pasa aquí. De momento 57.2, Lorenzo es 57.5. Como vemos, los tiempos no parece que puedan ser tan rápidos por la tarde como por la mañana. Dani, no sé por qué ha salido una vuelta y ha vuelto a entrar, porque si ya iba con hard, no sé por qué ha hecho eso. Porque venía ya para lanzar vuelta ya ha parado antes. Algo tiene que haber pasado con el tiro-off o algo del casco. Pedrosa adentro, sí, no entiendo, Game Experto 19, no sé por qué ha hecho eso. Ha hecho la primera vuelta y cuando ya iba a pasar para lanzar vuelta, ha parado. O sea, no ha completado su segunda vuelta. No sé por qué. Porque iba con duro. O sea, en principio, ahora lo que debería hacer con... A mí aquí lo que me da confianza es ver que das muchas vueltas, no una vuelta, porque esto ya se verá en las cupés, pero al menos que dé 7, 8 vueltas, ¿no? Seguidas. Miller el primer 56. Vale. Ahora este tiempo de Miller ya ha hecho que muchos naranjas se hayan vuelto grises. A ver, Lorenzo viene rapidillo. Vamos a ver cómo hace el 3. Sigue mejorando en el 3. No para pole, pero mejorará. Vale, Dani ahora sale. Esta primera vuelta no le va a servir. Lorenzo 57-2. Dovizioso se ha colado en el segundo. Venía muy rápido en el primero. Márquez no mejora en el tercero. Rins viene mejorando en el segundo. La vuelta de Dani no vale. Y Rossi está mejorando con Hard. Rossi creo que ya ha encontrado un poco la cosa, ¿eh? A todo esto Viñales también viene mejorando, pero Viñales va con medium soft. Esto no le va a servir para la carrera. No sé por qué está haciendo eso. Rins, tercero mejorando. Rins ahí va a mejorar, ¿eh? Miller se ha puesto primero, 56-8. Okay, so it seems that Rossi is finding the pace with hard. It looks that Rossi, if he can continue with that hard option with the tire allocation, he seems that he found the pace that he was missing yesterday, even though he made a pole lap, but he wasn't very strong at the pace. Let's see, Viñales, red on the first, looks good. Marquez red on the second, with medium on rear. Yeah, Mark is improving. He's testing the medium on the back. Probably he's using a used medium from the later sessions to see how it works after many laps. Not sure about that, but supposing that he's trying to clear up all the ducts if he's using hard or medium hard. Rossi improving in the second. Rins is very fast right now. And Miller still improve. No, not improving anymore on the third. Petrucci 57-0. Let's see, the Ducatis here have a good chance. I don't know why Bautista is not going well, because he was very promising yesterday. Crutchlow improved. Maverick is not improving. We'll see. Rins. Ooh, Rins. 56.7 with hard. Looks very good, Pedrosa. 57.0 with a hard compound. Come on, Danny. Give me 6 or 7 laps with good pace. And I'm going to believe you can be on the podium tomorrow. Not bad, Danny. Keep improving. We'll see what's going to happen. Probably they are... Sí, Dani tiene buena pinta, Gam Experto 19. Tiene muy buena pinta. Tiene uno de esos... Toma, rojo en el segundo con hard. Esto tiene buena pinta. Esto es ritmo de... El ritmo de carrera para ganar va a ser de 56 medios altos. Nada por debajo de eso. Ritmo de carrera, la pole igual será 55 bajo. Pero tiene buena pinta lo de Dani. Tiene buena pinta lo de Dani. A ver este tercero que nos hace... Va detrás de Rins. Está unos 5 segundos por detrás de Rins. Mejora en el tercero. Mejora en el tercero. Esta carrera Dani la puede ganar si no se cae y no pasa nada. Sí, esperemos. Lo que pasa es que si Dani tiene ese 56.9, ya está en 56. Muy bien. Ahora tiene que seguir, ahora no puede parar, Ahora tiene que dar 7, 8 vueltas buenas para demostrar un ritmo más que una vuelta rápida. Giannone con hard, Vamos a ver, Dani si sigue mejorando. Bueno, naranja sigue mejorando. Looks pretty good for Dani Pedrosa. He's using hard compound, and he's improving. This is going to be the third 56 in a row. Sí, Game Experto 19 nos dice que Dani es el que consigue mayor punta y de momento es así, 309. Dani rojo en el segundo. Muy bien. The Suzuki is working very well with hard compound. And Dani Pedrosa is looking pretty damn good. It looks very good for Dani. And Suzuki is doing pretty awesome. I'm amazed. Rins and Giannone with both Suzukis, first and second. Muy bien. Vamos a ver, Dani, este tercero, que ya si me haces un rojo... No mejora. No mejora, pero es rápido, No mejora, pero es rápido. Okay, Danny, I think Danny now is gonna do a 57 low, 57.1 exactly. And you have to keep on grinding, Danny. Don't stop. Okay, continúa. Danny continúa, no se va a parar. Me gusta que haga una tirada larga sin parar. De esto se trata el FP4. Márquez ha parado, que había montado duro delante y medio detrás, y creo que ahora va a salir a hacer la tanda buena con duro de Márquez. Dani no mejora, pero es rápido. No está mal, no está mal. Vamos a ver.
Yeah, anybody watching from home and thinking, well, what are they whinging about? It's a nice day out in the sun to go out on your motorcycle. It's kind of past that comfortable stage. These are beyond comfortable conditions. I think it's hot for some.
Extremely hot conditions. in Czech Republic, in Brno, right now. Ok, no es una mala vuelta de Dani. No es una mala vuelta de Dani. No va a mejorar, pero sigue en un ritmo de 57 bajos bastante consistente. Está casi todo el mundo parando box. Ahora quedan 13 minutos. Más que entre Dani a hacer un cambio, vale más la pena que siga tirando con este setting. Es un buen setting. Y vale más que consolide. Ahora Bautista, que va a hacer un 57.4 con duro. Eso me gusta. Eso me gusta mucho. Dani ha parado. Sí, Game Experto 19 dice que se trata de hacer el ritmo, pero ha parado. Esto no sé si es que quizás ha salido con duro usado. Es una posibilidad también para probar el neumático ya más usado. Y ahora quizá monte nuevos, porque no creo que vaya a probar ninguna otra combinación. No tendría sentido que ahora montara blando o hiciera algún experimento. Yo creo que ya tiene un buen ritmo de base con duro. Y de lo que se trata es de que haga muchas vueltas en 57 bajo o, a poder ser, ya en 56 ya sería la hostia. Vale, está más de media parrilla parada. Ahora Viñales ha hecho un 57.5, pero sigue con el blando atrás Viñales. No entiendo por qué está haciendo esto. No lo entiendo. No lo entiendo, porque Rossi está... Bueno, ahora no lo vemos. Cuando pase por el T1 nos dará la información de neumático de Rossi. Pero Viñales, ¿por qué esto? Yo creo que con el blando atrás no le va a aguantar, ¿eh? Está mejorando, pero claro, con blando y medio. Eso es una barbaridad. Me parece muy arriesgado lo que está probando Maverick. Sí, hola Giovanni, sí. No sé, lo dijo Márquez ayer y de hecho ahora Rossi acaba de salir con soft atrás también. Esto es raro. Yo creo que Yamaha no acaba de encontrar la tracción que quiere y supongo que estará probando los blandos usados que han usado durante el fin de semana para ver qué pasa con el blando usado. Game Experto 19 dice, las Yamaha es que necesitan cambiar bastantes cosas porque las Honda y las Ducatis le sacan bastante ritmo. Sobre todo en el T3 y en el T4, que es toda la subida, que es todo tracción y aceleración, sí, se nota... Sí, no tienen tracción y se sienten incómodos. Sí, porque no tienen tracción. De hecho, Viñales está haciendo mucho el T1, que es freno motor, que es parar la moto después de la recta en bajada, pero toda la subida, el T3 y el T4, no, ni Rossi ni él. Bueno, Rossi, como siempre se saca un conejo de la chistera, pues ayer hizo lo que hizo, pero Maverick no lo está encontrando. Okay, so there's the 10 minutes to go. 10 last minutes. The both Yamaha riders, Rossi and Viñales, are trying now medium on front and soft on the rear. This is a very risky experiment because the same Marc Marquez said that it's going to be impossible to do the race with a soft compound here with those extreme temperatures. But we'll see. We'll see why they both are trying that. Maybe because they are not finding the traction they want. Marquez now, I think he just put the double hard option with fresh tires. So I think he's going to improve a lot now. And depending on this run from Marquez, I'm going to say that he probably is going to win the race. Red in the second. Marquez looks favorite now because he was hiding that he was testing the used hard tires, or sorry, the used medium tire, and now he just used the fresh hard tires, and now he's gonna do like 7-8 laps in 56 because this is gonna be a 56, and this means that he's gonna probably, let's see what Danny is gonna do, because Danny probably he was using also a used hard tire, and now probably he's gonna use a fresh hard tire. Let's see, Marquez is gonna do a 56 now, 56 medium, I think. 56.1 is super fast, and he's gonna keep on grinding now. He's not gonna stop. Let's see Pedrosa. Now he's going to start the flying lap. 8 minutes remaining for this FP4 to finish. Márquez va a seguir en el primero. No mejora. Whoa, yeah, Márquez is favorite. Yeah. He's not improving anymore, but I think he's using the fresh tires. And now he's gonna smash anyone else. Let's see Danny, because Danny is other of the favorites, I guess. Let's see if Danny can give us more 56 or several 57 lows. That would be a very good signal for Danny. At the moment, it looks good, but with the improvements that Marquez did in the last runs, maybe I'm not gonna count on him for the win. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. Márquez ha estado mejorando. Márquez ahora ha montado, yo creo que los duros nuevos. Ha estado probando medio y duro gastado. Y ahora ha puesto los duros nuevos. Y ahora creo que va a cepillarse al resto. Creo que Márquez va a ganar mañana. Tengo la esperanza de que Dani acabe de mejorar un poco, a ver si es posible, pero Márquez va a hacer otro 56, ¿eh? Medio. 56.4. Es que le mete medio segundo al segundo, ¿eh? Va a ganar Márquez. Va a ganar Márquez. A ver, Dani, si puede mejorar eso. Vamos a ver qué pasa con Dani en esta vuelta, porque van a quedar muy poquitas vueltas ya, como mucho 3. Okay, Marquez again, red on the first split. Marquez, it's my favorite for tomorrow. Right now, I'm telling, he's gonna win. For sure. Marquez is gonna win tomorrow. Again. And I don't think Viñales can do anything. I mean, I don't know why both Yamaha riders are trying the soft compound on the rear. I mean, it's obvious that they are not going to be able to finish the race with the soft, with this hot. It's possible. Viñales is not improving, and Marquez is making the gap even deeper. Iannone is in his best lap, and Marquez is more than 2/10 faster. And Iannone is following Mark. You can see him, I'm sure. Marquez is going to improve again. I mean, not improve, but he's going to do another 56. Medium. 56.4 again. Wow, Marquez is going to win for sure. Let's see Iannone if he can repeat that. We have to say that Iannone is following Mark. He's not doing that alone. Danny again to the box. No. Danny no va a tener tiempo de volver a salir. Se le acaba la tanda. No sé por qué ha entrado. No sé por qué ha hecho eso. Danny no le va a dar tiempo a salir otra vez. Y Viñales también está en el box y no le va a dar tiempo a salir. Sí, Giovanni, algo le está pasando a Dani. No sé qué pasa, porque tenía más o menos el ritmillo y en vez de ya ha salido, ha vuelto a entrar, ha vuelto a salir. Esto en un FP4 es una mala señal, ¿sabes? Porque en un FP4 bueno tienes que salir y tirar y hacer Dovizioso. Ahora viene atacando, rojo en el primero. It's not a good signal for Danny to be stopping on boxes that often. Too many stoppages. And Marquez is grinding a 56 medium-low rhythm that no one is gonna be able to match. I mean, Marquez is favorite for tomorrow, for sure. I can bet on it. If someone wants to bet, now I'm gonna start the bets, okay? Voy a empezar las apuestas, lo voy a poner en el chat. I'm gonna write it down on the chat. Podium for tomorrow. 1, Mark. 2, I want to say, I'm a bit disappointed about Dovizioso because he was one of the fastest. Viñales is out. I mean, he's not going to be able to do another flying lap. It's finished. A ver, la apuesta de Game Experto. Venga, dale. Yo la estoy escribiendo ahora en el chat. Gana Mark, eso es seguro. Eso, vamos, me ha puesto dinero. Lo que... Ya no me atrevo a poner a Dami ni en el podio. No, porque no me ha dado lo que yo esperaba. Y ahora sale a prisa y corriendo, no le va a dar tiempo a volver a pasar, porque se le acaba el tiempo, no llega, o sea, no pasa. Si es para él mismo, para comprobar algo y tal, vale, pero esto ya no le va a dar una vuelta más. Y Viñales ya ni sale. Viñales ya que no hace falta ni que salga porque no le va a dar tiempo. Viñales fatal, muy mal Viñales. Rossi mal, pero lo va a arreglar porque es Rossi. Y Márquez no tiene rival. No hay rival para Márquez. Necesitamos encontrarle un rival a Márquez porque 1 Márquez, 2 Dani, 3 Dovi. Es que mira Dani, ahora no va a poder pasar. Es que sabes lo que pasa, que yo apuesto por Dani cuando tiene ese tipo de fin de... No pasa, le van a dar bandera, no le da tiempo a dar una vuelta más. Ya está, esto acaba así. Cuando Dani tiene eso que todo le va perfecto, pero le ha ido todo perfecto hasta ahora. Ahora no sé qué ha pasado, que en el FP4 ha tenido dudas, ha entrado muchas veces. Ha pasado Dani, puede dar una. Puede dar una, no le han dado bandera, puede dar una. Vale, pues puede dar un Márquez red in the first. A ver, Dani, de lo que me de este tiempo, a ver si lo meto en el podio o no. Ya, no ha hecho varios 56 altos, ¿eh? Las Suzuki pueden estar en el podio, ¿eh? Porque aquí, a ver, vamos a ver. Vamos a ver, Dani no mejora, no está muy lejos, pero no mejora. Pero bueno, si me hace un 57 bajo, lo pongo en el podio, va. Y Rossi no mejora, pero tampoco va mal. Voy a decir segundo Rossi, porque al final, si Rossi tiene 3, acaba sacando 5, y si Dani tiene 5, acaba sacando 1,5. O sea que voy a decir Rossi segundo, 3 Dani. Arriesgándome mucho con Dani, ¿eh? Pero es que Dovizioso... No veo a Dovizioso que dé mucho miedo. Y Viñales para aquí nada, ¿eh? Viñales nada, ¿eh? Aquí Viñales va a perder... Si tenía alguna opción de título, aquí Viñales la pierde. Y las dos Suzukis. Bueno, Petrucci también puede estar cerca. Bueno, ya está, lo pongo así. Igual me equivoco. Esta es la mía. Anyone else wants to bet for tomorrow? Those are the rhythms. My bet is Mark is gonna win for... Oh, Bautista, 56-9 with hard. Bautista with hard. Oh, not looking bad. We'll see. My bet is that Mark is gonna win. This is for sure. I mean, no doubt about it. If you go to bet and win now and you bet for Marc Marquez to win tomorrow, you're gonna win for sure. I don't know if you're gonna get a lot of profit for this. Mi experto 19 dice que Rossi no estará ahí. Es que me da la sensación de que, claro, es un experimento muy raro lo que han estado probando las Yamaha, ¿eh? Pero es que Rossi, al final yo veo que Márquez se va a alargar. O sea, Márquez gana seguro. Y entonces se va a hacer un grupo entre las Suzukis, las Ducatis, satélites, Dani, Rossi, Petrucci, Crutchlow, hasta Dovizioso, se va a hacer un grupo. Y en ese grupo, al final, ¿quién se va a llevar el gato al agua de todos esos? Si están en un ritmo de 57 es bajos, porque aquí 56 solo lo tiene Márquez. Y veremos las Suzuki si tienen esos 56 altos, pero a mí me parece bastante... Bueno, no lo sé, lo veremos. Pero claro, entre ese grupo, entre Janone, Rins, Miller, Bautista, Pedrosa, Petrucci, Crutchlow y Dovizioso y Rossi, es gato viejo, Rossi. Game experto, es gato viejo. Y al final yo creo que por un lado u otro la sacará, ya verás. Vale, vamos a ver los horarios. Vale, ahora va a empezar la Q1 a las 2:10. Okay, so go to Bet and Win and bet all your money for Marc Marquez because he's gonna win tomorrow for sure. I mean, no doubt about it. I mean, no hay nada que decir. O sea, ir a apostar todo vuestro dinero a Bet and Win porque mañana gana Márquez, porque mañana va a ganar Márquez. O sea, que nadie se olvide de sorpresas. Márquez, a no ser que tenga un accidente o pase algo, Márquez gana mañana, seguro. Me ha puesto el dinero. Vamos a ver, 6 minutos para que empiece la Q1. 6 minutes for the Q1 to start. Okay, I'm gonna to make me a coffee. Juan Contrí, hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? Bienvenido al chat. Gracias por venir. Esta semana aún no te había visto. Me alegro de que estés por aquí. Si llegas ahora y no has visto nada, te voy a contar quién es el asesino. El asesino es Márquez. Mañana va a ganar Márquez. Ya puedes ir a Bet and Win a apostártelo todo a que gana Márquez, porque mañana gana Márquez seguro. O sea, a no ser que caiga un meteorito y lo lesione, mañana gana Márquez y además de que se larga. O sea, se larga. A ver, déjame ver que no me he visto que pone ahí. Pues sí, esto que te digo, el asesino es Márquez. Ya te cuento el final de la película. Mañana gana Márquez. Y además, autoridad absoluta. Había tenido muchas esperanzas ayer con Dani, porque Dani tenía pinta de ser qué máquina, pero no ha puesto. No, yo tampoco, lo digo de coña. Pero tenía muchas esperanzas con Dani, porque Dani había hecho un viernes de esos que molan, pero entre que Márquez ha mejorado mucho en el FP4. O sea, ha engañado un poco al principio porque ha estado probando el medio usado para ver si se acaba de decidir, pero cuando ya ha dicho no, duro delante, duro detrás, y ha salido con el duro y duro nuevos, ha hecho una tanda de 56 bajos que nadie se puede acercar, pero ni de lejos. O sea, que ahora vamos a ver si Maverick puede pasar a la Q2. The grid for the Q1 is ready, and it's going to start in 4 minutes exactly. Less than 4 minutes. 3 minutes.
Maverick Vinales rolled the dice big star, went for the soft rear tyre for the entirety of that FP4. It was only good enough for 17th place for the movie star Yamaha man. A bit further down, Stefan Bradl, the HRC wildcard, 19th. There was a fall in that session at turn 11 for Tom Luthi. He was 22nd. Tough day for the two KTM. Was Paul Espargaro, 23rd. Bradley Smith, 24th. The third of the three factory Suzuki's in action here. Sylvain Ginter, the wildcard, 24th. He was just ahead of Xavier Simeon, who took a tumble in that session at turn number 7.
So,
it's a bit early for Father Christmas, isn't it? He's got the white beard though, nailed on, and his hat's his hat's the right colour as well.
I was wondering when my garden gnome had got to. So the Monster Energy Grand Prix of the Czech Republic. These are the participants then. No, they're not. These are the lap summaries. Got that one wrong. There's the display then from Marc Marquez. The 56ers never...
Hola Edgar, ¿qué tal? Sí, me cojo un pequeño break de 3 minutos. Esto empieza en 2 minutos, ¿vale? Ahora voy a retransmitir la Q1 y la Q2 también. Y luego la de Moto 2, ¿vale? Estoy aquí en 1 minuto y medio.
That bodes well for a strong charge from the Italian tomorrow. A Marquez Giannone duel. That would be pretty spectacular for us all watching and tuning in tomorrow at 2 p.m. local time.
So then, the barbecues are out around the paddock. The beers are on. The Mexican hats are on.
I was going to say that's a bit more appropriate headwear and attire for this time of year.
Now we can look then at the participants for Q1. As you can see, 2 of those riders, the top 2, of course, will advance through to Q2 and join the names highlighted in white on the right there. Valentino Rossi, Danilo Petrucci, who it looks like will only have 1 bike in Q2, Jorge Lorenzo, Marc Marquez, Andrea Iannone, Danny Pedrosa, Cal Crutchlow, Johan Zarco, Tito Rabat and Andrea Dovizioso. Just because Maverick Vinales is in Q1, it is not a given that he will automatically advance into Q2. Aleix Espargaro, Jack Miller, Alvaro Bautista, Alex Rins, they've all got very good pace, particularly over 1 lap, so you just never know. But this is going to be crucial for Maverick Vinales. I mean, he looks like he's in a bit of trouble anyway, race pace-wise. He'll be in even more trouble if he can't advance from this, because notoriously this season, Maverick Vinales has not started races well, and particularly
y vamos
he's been
al
way
tema.
down on the grid.
Vale, esto ha empezado, ¿eh?
This could be rather crucial for Alex Rins, Matt, because he
Gracias,
showed good
Edgar.
pace there in FP4.
Ahí con el café.
These are a massive
Okay, the Q1 is just
He
started.
just found himself inside that top 3 in FP4 and looking really strong in terms of his race.
Let's see if Vinales can get through.
In the 21 lap race tomorrow,
I hope so.
Or lower. So big.
I don't think he should have big troubles to get through Q2, but I don't know what to expect after the very strange kind of experiments both Yamaha riders did in the FP4. Vale, pues vamos a por ello. Bautista también tiene ahí sus opciones.
Severe pain in his back, severe pain in his ribs. It's going to be one of the toughest races of his life tomorrow, certainly these baking hot conditions. Alvaro Bautista there, just walking out to jump on board his Angel Nieto. Ducati keep a close eye on him as well. Inside the
vale, pues vamos, venga. Ahora cuando Viñales pase por el T1 tendremos la información de sus neumáticos.
So this is not a given at all that Maverick Viñales has got an easy run into Q2.
Well, an easy run. I wouldn't say that because not sure. Viñales is looking pretty bad for this GP. He's gonna lose all the options he keeps left for the championship, I'm sure. Soft medium. Medio delante, soft detrás. Vamos a ver. Vamos a ver.
Here comes Maverick Viñales now on the Movistar Yamaha. Things not really going his way at the moment this season. It's unrest in the team, people leaving, his teammates beating him. He's not had a win since Le Mans last year. What's that got to be? 21, 22 races ago?
Yeah, 22 races ago. He hasn't got a brilliant record here in MotoGP either in Brno last year. Third place, it was his first podium in 3 Premier Class visits. Jack Miller, who had a very encouraging FP4 session. In fact, he was the
captain. Now,
half an hour session we've just seen.
The riders are going to do the first flying lap. Let's see how it goes.
Top 2 places in Q1.
Simeone is the first, Nakagami the second, and Gintoli the third. Okay, Miller improving. Miller is one of the candidates to go through. Probably Viñales and it's going to be among Bautista, Viñales, and Miller, I guess. But we'll see because Chiarin also made great training sessions so far. Miller improving, Viñales not in. Well, but this is going to be the good one for Viñales. He's very close to Aleix Espargaró in the first sector.
For Alex, it's a little bit more difficult because he has to go through the Q1. I hope we can get to the Q1.
Let's see Viñales.
Looks like they are in a good shape. Let's see what we can do tomorrow.
Improving. Fastest rider on track so far. The fastest first split. Okay, we'll see. After this one, we're gonna start positioning everyone. Vamos a ver, Miller, 56.3. This is pretty fast. Viñales red in the second, that looks good. Simeone 58.3. 56.9 Nakagami. 56.4 Bautista. Okay, Viñales is in red on the third. Let's see if he can get through easily and he can save some tires. Okay, Viñales 56.1 is a good time. I don't think it's gonna be enough because Miller is improving and he's 2/10 away. Rins, Ooh, Rins 56.5. Viñales still improving. But the fastest first sector is from Bautista. Bautista red on the second. Vamos, Bautista, que puede pasar. Creo que Viñales tiene delante a Aleix Espargaró, y Aleix, después del golpe que llevan en los costales con el calor que hace, lo va a pasar mal. Let's see Viñales in the second split. Not improving. And he lost here a second and a half, so probably he got wide, or he lost the line for sure. Bautista 56.2. And it looks like Maverick is gonna get into box. Right now, the two riders going to Q2 are Viñales and Bautista. Viñales just stopped. Rins is in a very good lap. Let's see if Rins can get through. Ooh, Rins takes out Bautista from the second position. And Bautista seems to be not improving in this lap. Yeah, Viñales should have to improve that to be safe, because this is very close. There's, I think, Morbidelli, Miller, Bautista, or Rins could improve that time in their second chance. Miller gets into box. $6:40 to finish.
If you joined us in Moto3 qualifying earlier, you'll see classic example what is going on in terms of strategy in Moto3. Viñales then heads back out for the second run. Neely, he won 2 goes out of 2 laps. Scott Redding wasn't messing about on the scooter, was he? He had a fairly rapid march over to get back to the paddock quickly there. So Scott Redding's already jumped back out on his second bike.
Ario, hello. I don't understand what Viñales is doing. Neither Rossi, because they've been the whole FP4 doing some experiments with the soft, trying the soft for the race. I know Yamaha riders are missing, they have a big lack of traction in the acceleration, but several pilots said that it's going to be impossible with that hard to do the whole race with the soft compound. And I don't know why now they are not using both soft and soft. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know exactly what's the strategy, and we'll see. But I think Viñales, if he wants to be safe, he should have to improve that a bit, because he have like 5-6 other riders among 2-3 tenths, and this is something very dangerous in that situation. Let's see. This is gonna be the final run. Everyone on track. So this is gonna be the last run for everyone. Viñales red, Aleix Espargaró red. Aleix is following Viñales. Aleix is following the lip stream of Viñales. That could help him a lot. Let's see how they go through the second split. Viñales is gonna go through now sector 2. Red again, improving again. This is gonna be a 55 if he can keep the pace. Very strange experiments on the Yamaha factory team this weekend. I don't understand exactly what they are trying, and if they are going to try to do the race with the soft on the rear. This is very, very extremely risky. Yeah, because they are using soft tire audio, because the sector 3 and 4 is completely uphill, and there the traction and the acceleration is very demanding. We'll see Viñales. He's going to improve for sure. It's going to be a 55.5. Okay, he's getting through. Now he's safe. He can go to the box now. Now he's safe for sure. Miller is improving, but I don't think he's going to improve that much. We'll see. We'll see. Viñales is keep on going. Let's see if he's still improving or not. Miller is very fast in that. Oh, Miller failed. I think Miller failed. This is a fail of Miller. I'm gonna watch the video, but I'm sure that Miller. Yeah, Miller is stopped in the third sector. Let's see the images. Let's wish the rider is okay. Bautista 56.0. Okay, let's see if I can see the Miller fall. Yeah, Miller trying to lean up the bike from the gravel. Oh, Karel Abraham also crashed. And look, because Aleix Espargaró is also stopped in the second sector. Viñales is going to improve again. Maybe he found something. Let's hope so. Oh, 57.5 from Viñales. He's not going to improve anymore. And Miller is out. So nobody else. Only Bautista could improve. Let's see if Bautista can improve in these last two sectors. Okay, so Green's improving in the first. And Bautista down. Bautista down. Oh.
There's a bit of a delay in on the time screen.
Bautista down at the end of the third sector, so Bautista is not going through. Look, they are front end. Nothing happened to the rider. Is front end slide, very fast corner, but nothing happened. He's okay. He's trying hard there, and this is gonna end up like this. It's the last corner. No. Third sector. It's not the last corner. It's a chicane getting the exit to the right-hand side. Yeah, he lost it from the front. Very fast, but it's a downside. He tries to keep it Marquez style, but he can't in this occasion. Nothing major for the bike, neither for the pilot. Well, I'm very happy. There's 68 people watching now. I'm very, very happy.
My eye on Bradley Smith, who's 5th quickest on his second sector.
Okay.
That's not come through yet.
So as you know, I'm speaking in English, and sometimes I speak a little bit in Spanish also when there's Spanish people or Latin American people. So you only have to ask me if you want Spanish or if you want English. So Viñales and Rins are carrying through. Bautista just had a fall in the last run. Nothing major for the pilot. And Miller also fall down in the third sector. And also Abraham. And I don't know what happened with Espargaró, because as you can see, Espargaró is stopped in the middle of the second split. And I don't know yet what happened to him. Bautista is running the bike back to the box. I mean, nothing major happened to the bike, neither to him. This is a good news, because he's going to be able to have his first bike for the warm-up tomorrow.
Because he was faster than the likes of Luti, Abraham,
and this is it. So now, the Q2 is starting in 7 minutes. 2:35. 2:35. Q2 starting at 2:35. 7 minutes to go.
The spectacular helicopter shot overlooking the Brno circuit, nestled in the woodland on the outskirts of the Czech Republic's second city.
Okay, so
fast, wide.
Viñales and Rins getting through. Nobody injured. Only 2 falls or 3 falls. I don't know exactly what happened to Aleix Espargaró yet, because he didn't cross the finish line. And his bike seems to be stopped in the second sector.
Coming up very shortly, Maverick Viñales and Alex Rins safely negotiating what potentially can be a hazardous Q1.
Okay, it looks good for Viñales that he has been able to do 3:55, which he hasn't been able to do that in the whole weekend. So it means, or it seems, that he found some improvement, which is a good news, because as I said before, Marquez is gonna win tomorrow for sure. I mean, no doubt about it. Marquez is gonna obliterate everyone else tomorrow. I don't think Danny is gonna be for the victory. I think Danny maybe is gonna be for the podium. He's doing a good weekend, but Marquez improved so much. And we found the Yamahas trying very strange experiments to improve their lack of grip. and their lack of traction, of acceleration. So we'll see if finally we can see Viñales or Rossi fighting for the podium, but it's going to be difficult. We'll see. Now we're going to have a lot of surprises for the pole, because there's a lot of people who can make the pole. The pole is only one lap, and it means that you don't have to worry about endurance. You just have to be quick for one lap. And people who can be fast at one lap, of course, Marquez, of course, Dovizioso, also Lorenzo, also both Suzukis are very fast at one lap. Even Danny could do a fast lap because he's working very well with the soft tire on the rear. We know that we are not going to be able to use the soft compound for the race, but for only one lap, it's going to be a lot of surprises, I think. And I'm afraid we're going to see a 54 for the pole, I think. We'll see. There's only 4 minutes left to start.
1:55, 1:75, just ahead of Danilo Petrucci. 3-finger braking technique, as always, from Valentino Rossi. He will desperately hope that those 3 fingers are wrapped around some silverware as well tomorrow here in Brno.
Just so you know, it makes absolutely no difference what they use. It's purely preference, what they prefer. The 1-finger braking technique always used by Marc Marquez.
If you look in recent archives of MotoGP videos, there's a very interesting video on finger braking techniques. Actually, we spoke to a few of the top riders just to understand how they approach braking, such an important area in MotoGP these days. You'll be able to find that on the official MotoGP website, MotoGP.com. Find some past videos, and it was really interesting, actually. So from this man, he used to brake with 4 fingers in the 125s, moves up to MotoGP on a 270 horsepower 5-breathing monster, and he brakes with 1 finger. Work that one out.
Of course, so much of it is throttle control midway through the corner, isn't it? For Marc Marquez, he likes to have a little play with that, and the more fingers he's got on that throttle, the better. And it certainly seems to have been used to good effect over the last couple of years.
Yeah, FP4, if you were with us earlier on, we certainly hope you were. If you weren't, what were you doing? If you're watching MotoGP action. Marc Marquez, the first he's got all weekend. There was
esto va a empezar en minuto y medio. Minuto y medio y va a durar 15. O sea, en 16 y medio estamos fuera. Roberto, ¿qué pasa, tío? Oye, no te he visto, ¿eh? ¿Cómo ha ido en el LP? ¿Todo bien o qué? Bien, oye, Dani tiene buena pinta, ¿eh? Lo de hoy, esta mañana ya, bueno, que has estado a tope, ¿no? Bueno, me alegro, tío, eso es que va bien el negocio, hombre, eso es lo primero. Buenas noticias para Dani. Lo que pasa que quedamos que después del FP4 ya te diría que Márquez ha mejorado mucho. Márquez gana mañana, seguro. O sea, me juego la pasta. O sea, mañana gana Márquez, seguro. Eso no hay ninguna duda. Y el problema que tenemos de cara al espectáculo es encontrarle un rival a Márquez. Porque las 2 Yamahas están haciendo pruebas. Y Dani puede estar para el podium, pero no ha acabado de consolidar un FP4 de esos ahí que digas, ¡buah! ¿Sabes? Ha parado muchas veces, ha hecho, no sé, se ha visto un poco inconstante. Ahora para la pole, puede hacer la pole Dani, la puede hacer Dovi, la puede hacer Rossi incluso, la puede hacer Lorenzo, la puede hacer Márquez, por supuesto. Incluso las Suzukis. Vamos a verlo. Esto empieza ya. Less than a minute to start. Eso, como es que lo tiene todo en su sitio y he estado probando. Me gustaría creer eso. De entrada, si monta duro y tiene un ritmo de 57 bajos con duro, puede estar para el podium fácilmente. Lo que pasa que es que Márquez Márquez ha estado escondiendo las cartas todo el fin de semana, ¿eh? Márquez va a ganar, vamos, seguro, seguro, vamos. Pero bueno, Dani puede estar en el podio, eso sí. Tiene buena pinta y sobre todo ayer le veía muy buena pinta porque Marc no acababa de estar del todo fino y Dani se le veía ese punto guay, ¿sabes? Pero Dani no ha acabado de dar un pasito más y Marc ha dado 4. Entonces, bueno, yo creo que Dani, si no se mete en líos al principio y se clasifica bien, puede hacer podium. De hecho, lo he puesto en el podium en la porra, que por cierto, ponnos tu porra, hombre. Yo he puesto Márquez, Rossi, Dani. No lo tengo. Lo único que tengo claro seguro es que gana Márquez. Lo demás, habrá un grupo de 7 o 8 para ese podium. Okay, so ready to rumble. This is the thing. This is the first launching lap, and they are going to start flying in less than 30 seconds. This is for the pole, for tomorrow's Brno GP. And let's say favorites. This is going to be very difficult because I know for sure that Marquez is going to win tomorrow, but I'm not sure who's going to make the pole today. It could be Dovizioso, it could be Dani, it could be Rossi, it could be Marquez, even could be Lorenzo. Not sure. Let's see the gambling. Vale, pues ahora sí que vamos, ¿eh? Se ha quedado Bautista fuera de la Q2 por pelos, se ha caído en su último intento, no se ha hecho nada, ha sido una pérdida de la rueda de adelante rápida, pero no ha salido reblincada la moto ni él, o sea, ha salido limpio por abajo. And let's go for the final thing. Everything here. So far, the fastest on track is Rins. Rins es el más rápido en el T1. Rins fastest on split 1. Iannone also very fast. Attention, because both Suzukis can aim for the pole. This is the thing. It's very difficult to tell who's going to make that pole. Both Suzukis can be very fast with soft compounds. We know that soft compounds are not going to be good for the race because it's extremely hot here in Czech Republic. And let's see, the first flying laps are going to be Marquez and Zarco. Marquez improving on the third split. Vale, vamos a ver, esto es una lotería, no sabemos quién puede hacer la pole, es muy difícil predecir esto. Solo puedo predecir que mañana ganará Márquez. Lo demás es una gran lotería, no lo sabemos. Márquez 55.5, Crutchlow 55.6. They're getting down to the 55s pretty soon. This is, I think they are going down to 54 in this pole. Let's see Viñales, what he can do. Ooh, Lorenzo red in the second split. Rossi not improving much. Ooh, Viñales 55.8. Ooh. This is gonna be a big battle. Let's wish there's no big crashes and injuries for the pilots. Lorenzo is red on the third. Let's see what he can do. 55.0 Lorenzo. Nabil, hello, welcome. Uda Mulai? I don't understand this. Uda Mulai, I don't understand this. I don't know what you want to say. At the moment, Lorenzo is the fastest. And Marquez, Crutchlow, and Rins are going together in the third split. Okay, let's see. Danny also red in the first. The Wikiso red on the first. MS? What that means, MS? Okay, let's see. Market is going through now. 55.5. He's not improving. He's a very good lap, but not improving. 55.4 from Crutchlow. Green's not improving. Let's see Pedrosa. He's in a very good lap. Pedrosa improved. 55.7. Danny, yeah, Danny he's having a good weekend. We'll see. I think Viñales now is going to stop. Rossi is not improving. Both Yamaha riders are having troubles. Viñales stopped in boxes for the last run. And we'll see. We'll see what's happened now. Ooh. They are pushing very hard now. They are pushing very, very hard now. There's a big lack of grip with this extreme hot. Ooh.
So Lorenzo basically saying, well, catch me if you can, guys. First stint for Valentino Rossi was not good at all. 11th quickest after his first 2 flying laps. That
okay, Lorenzo stopped and Viñales stopped.
His first run then at 155.706. Pretty respectable that time. That for Pedrosa.
It's very strange to see that they are using hard compound on the tire allocation for the front. It's strange. Nobody's using soft in front. Maybe some medium, but no softs on the front. Están todos en 55. Es rapidísimo como están rodando. Sí, Giovanni. Y con este calor es difícil rodar tan rápido. Okay, there's 80 people watching now. Hello, everyone. Thanks for watching Actualidad MotoGP. You know that there's all the live coverage of the MotoGP world, and we're gonna be talking and chatting and making our bets for tomorrow. So thanks for being there. And this is the last 6 minutes for the poll. So everything is gonna be decided within the following 6 minutes. So keep here if you want to bet for the poll. I think it's a big gamble because it's very difficult to predict who's gonna win that poll. Very difficult. Viñales is the first to get out on track. And let's see now. Yeah, Ario, thanks. Don't forget to click like and subscribe. Sure, please. You can subscribe to the channel and you're gonna be notified always about all the news and all the results and everything. So this is the launching. Thanks, Ario. I hope Jorge used hard tire for the race. Yeah, I think both Hondas and Ducatis are gonna use hard, and only Yamaha are trying several experiments with mediums and even softs that I don't really understand because it's too hot and it's you know that you put a lot of pressure on the rear tire, mostly on the T3 and T4 on the uphill, you know, accelerating at full throttle. But We'll see.
A lot of work for doing that 21 lapper tomorrow.
Okay, Viñales in the launching lap. You see some mediums on front, but no soft on front. Let's see what happened. I remember again now when the emotion is about to start that you can subscribe to the channel, you can use the belly for the notifications, and you're gonna get informed at time, I mean real time, of everything it's happening in MotoGP, Moto2 and Moto3 also. So please subscribe, give a comment, and use the like button, or tell anyone that doesn't have the payment methods to get involved in our community. Thanks for being there, and let's see the last 4 minutes.
Definitely a little more time there to find, although in these conditions, it's a 55 flat, the best anyone can hope for.
Okay. So this is the launching. Viñales is the first to go fast here. Viñales maybe is going to be the first to improve. And this is it. I mean, they are not going to have any time left to get in boxes again. I mean, this is it. This is the last run for the pole. And at the moment, Lorenzo have a big margin of more than 4/10. This is a lot. And let's see what Rossi and Viñales can do. And also Marquez, I'm sure he's going to answer. Those 3 minutes are going to be nuts. So let's start. First sector for Lorenzo. First sector for, don't forget both Suzukis. They are doing pretty well with the soft. And they have been doing pretty well also with the hard compounds. Lorenzo red on the first, Rins orange. Let's see Lorenzo, but Lorenzo is looking pretty strong, and he have a super big margin. He's gonna do, if he continues that pace, he's gonna do the first 54 of the weekend. No one else did something that fast yet. Let's see Danny not improving in the first. He's gonna be able to do another lap. I don't think they're gonna be able to do 2 more. I mean, it's this one and maybe 1 more, nothing more. So there's 2 laps to go, only 2 laps to go. Lorenzo looks amazingly strong. I don't see him that strong on the pace for tomorrow, but he's dangerous for the pole. Let's see. Marquez is being half a tenth faster than Lorenzo. We'll see in the third. Crutchlow and Marquez are together. Oh, yeah, they are together. Okay, let's see Lorenzo if he's improving. He's gonna go for the last run. Ooh, 55. Oh, he improved a bit, not much, but it's the third 55 he does. Maverick and Rossi, they are having problems. They are having problems. And Pedrosa, he's gonna have Marquez 54.9. I was talking about that. The first 54 is from Marquez, that he's gonna win tomorrow for sure. I can bet all my money on that. And I don't think Lorenzo can improve anymore. We'll see. Viñales is not improving enough. Let's see the third. Viñales not improving. That's the end for Viñales. If he had Zarco on red on the first, very fast red. Petrucci also red. Rossi red on the first. Dovizioso red on the first. Let's wait for a final surprise. Let's see. Because here there's at least 4 candidates. Zarco, Dovizioso, Petrucci, and Rossi. Let's see in the second split if they are still 4 or they are only Pedrosa improving. Oh, Dovizioso is looking for the pole. Dovizioso, I think, is going for the pole. Let's be careful because Dovizioso can get that pole. Market was saying on Friday that Dovi was the fastest. Maybe not the best pace, but he's probably the fastest in that circuit. Dovi, yeah, Dovi. If he does a third red, he's candidate for the pole. We'll see. Because he has some traffic in front. Ooh, third. Ooh, I think Dovizioso is going to get the pole because Marquez is not going to improve. Marquez is not going to improve. 3 reds in a row. This is pole for Dovizioso, I'm sure. I'm sure pole for Dovizioso. 54-6. And Rossi second. This is going to end like this. This is the end. This is the end. Pole for Dovizioso.
Marquez maybe looking at the group in front of him, snatching pole position away from him. Here's Petrucci. Hard on the brakes to the Qp1's corner. Petrucci still right in contention.
Yeah, this is the end. This is going to end like this. Viñales is not going to improve.
The 3 Italians close together on the track. Dovizioso comes through the 3rd sector right now. And he's up by almost 2.5 minutes. It's going to be tight. I think Petrucci's pole challenge. It's down to Dovizioso and Rossi. Surely. Desmond Dovi.
Yeah, the images are fantastic. Pole for Dovizioso. This is over. This is over. Esto se ha acabado. Esto acaba así. Hostia. Wow, qué imágenes, de verdad, ¿eh? No me sabe tan mal no poderos enseñar esto en directo. Amazing images. Don't miss it out. Try to find for the highlights of this session because, wow, amazing. Pole for Dovizioso. Roberto, Dani, lo mejor que ha hecho ha sido esto que ha hecho, 55-4. Es un tiempazo, ¿eh? Perdón, 55-4. Es un tiempazo, pero claro, es que han bajado a 54-6. Dani tiene buen ritmo. La carrera va a ser en 57, bajos, medios. Los 56 y los 55, esto es para clasificatorias. No creo que se ruede. Ario, thanks. Marquez is going to win tomorrow. Entonces, no, ha hecho un 55-4, que es un tiempazo, pero claro, es que se ha bajado a 54-6. Marquez is going to win tomorrow. Yo creo que Dani mañana puede aspirar. Tiene mejor ritmo de lo que ha hecho en cuanto a la vuelta rápida. Sale 10º. Bueno, pero no pasa nada porque no, la gente que hay delante es rápida. O sea, no se va a encontrar con un tapón. Entonces, creo que puede, con un poco de suerte, si sale bien, puede aspirar a podio. Gustavo, ¿qué tal? Bienvenido. Rossi ganar, yo creo que no tiene ritmo, Gustavo. Yo creo que ayer solucionó el problema. Ayer solucionó el problema un poco con una vuelta y aquí ha hecho un poco lo mismo, Ha pasado justo a la Q2 y ha hecho una vuelta, pero no tiene mucho ritmo. Comang, you asked for my prediction for podium. Yeah, after the FP4, I said something like podium 4. Tomorrow I'm going to put it again. I said Mark is going to win for sure. I mean, no doubt about it. Mark is winning. Second, I'm going to put Rossi because I'm not sure, but among the doubts, I'm going to bet for Rossi. And I'm going to put third of Dani. But, disclaimer here, the only thing that I am sure of is that Marquez is going to win. I can't say exactly the podium. Gustavo, estoy de acuerdo. Rossi es corredor de domingos. No se le ha visto buen ritmo y además una de las cosas que no me da buena pinta es que mientras las Ducati y las Honda han estado probando duro, o sea, duro delante, duro detrás, los dos Yamaha han estado haciendo pruebas con medio y blando detrás. Y esto es un poco raro, ¿sabes? Porque con la calor que hace, lo están diciendo todos, que con el duro no se va a poder, y menos, perdón, con el blando no se va a poder y menos detrás. Pero bueno, sí que Rossi siempre tiene esa magia extra y esa experiencia que nadie más tiene. Motorsport met Ricardo. Dani Pedrosa, go. Yeah, Dani made a great weekend. I think Marquez is going to win for sure, but I think Dani could fight for the podium. Vamos a verlo, no lo sabemos. Solo sabemos que va a ganar Marquez. Eso yo creo que está claro, clarinete. Vamos, es que no hay duda. Básicamente porque no tiene rival. O sea, ha estado, solo él ha rodado con duros en 56 bajos constante. O sea, nadie más ha hecho eso, nadie más. O sea, en el FP4, que es donde se ve el ritmo, le ha metido más de medio segundo al segundo. De ritmo. O sea, se va a ir. Márquez se va a escapar. Hi, Motorsport. You're from Netherlands. Oh, I love Holland. Thanks for being here. I wish you subscribe. And yeah, Pedrosa is doing great sessions and maybe he can fight for the podium. Gustavo, mañana nos vemos en el warm-up. Ahí nos vemos en el warm-up, que ahí veremos. Lo que pasa que nos va a engañar, porque por la mañana no hace tanto calor como luego al mediodía. Eso engaña un poco. Pero bueno, seguro que Rossi mejora. Y veremos a ver que si finalmente se va a montar eso que han hecho, de montar medio delante y blando detrás, cosa que me parece difícil para hacer la carrera entera. Joan Contrí, encantado de que estés aquí. Rins, las dos Suzukis van a estar. Motorsport, thanks for the subscription. Thank you very much. Mañana a las 9 para el warm-up, ¿vale? 9 y algo, ya conecto y haré los 3 warm-ups juntos, ¿vale? Nos vemos mañana entonces. I'm not good, Angels, for English. I don't understand that. I'm not good, Angels. I don't understand that, Motorsport. I'm going to connect at 9 o'clock tomorrow for the warm-up. Márquez siempre se guarda algo en las carreras. Es como el gato que le gusta jugar con el ratón. Gracias. Sí, Márquez ha estado engañando con los neumáticos porque ha estado usándolos. Ha probado hasta el FP4 el medio atrás, que yo creo que se ha puesto los usados de ayer para ver cómo le aguanta el medio usado, y luego cuando ha montado el duro nuevo, ha arrasado, sobre todo en ritmo. The Reigns 94, Márquez vince sicuro, ma però Rossi può fare podium. Certo. Márquez vince sicuro, ma però Rossi può fare podio. Correcto, yeah. Can't wait for tomorrow for the race. Come on, yeah, nice to have you here. Tomorrow is going to be a good race because even though Márquez is going to go away, I'm sure about he's going to go and that's it. There's going to be like 7-8 pilots for the podium, like Rossi, Dovizioso, Lorenzo, Crutchlow, Petrucci, Zarco, Iannone, Rins, Pedrosa, Viñales. All those people are going to fight for 2 spots on the podium, which is gonna have. It's gonna be very interesting. Gustavo dice, ¿cuál es la diferencia más grande que le ha sacado Marc al resto en todas las sesiones? Claro, es que esto es relativo, Gustavo, porque, por ejemplo, yo me fijo en el FP4, porque aquí en la Qualifying Practice, por ejemplo, Dovizioso ha hecho la pole y Rossi ha hecho segundo, pero no tienen ese ritmo que tiene Márquez. En el FP4 le ha sacado medio segundo al segundo, o sea, de medio segundo hasta segundo y medio, les ha sacado de ritmo. O sea, Márquez tiene un ritmo con duro, que va a coger y se va a ir. Márquez gana seguro. Yeah, Q2 is over. It's finished. This is the pole. This is the end. I mean, Dovizioso on pole, Rossi second, Marquez third. This is the first row. Lorenzo fourth, Crutchlow fifth, Petrucci sixth, Zarco seventh, Iannone eighth, Rins ninth, Pedrosa 10th, and Rabat 11th. Viñales 12th. Those are the 1, 2, 3, the 4 first rows. So this is for tomorrow, and now the only thing left is the Moto2 qualifying practice. I don't know who's going to stay. No sé quién se queda para la Moto2, que ahora empieza la Qp de Moto2, y ya estaremos. Quien ya acabe por hoy, nos vemos en el warm-up a las 9 de la mañana, ¿vale? I'll see you all guys tomorrow for the warm-up. Now we're going to keep on with the Moto2 qualifying practice. I don't know if someone is going to keep here. It's going to stay. But if not, tomorrow at 9 o'clock in the morning, Europe Central Time, we're going to start with the warm-up. Okay? So thanks for watching. The list of Moto2 is already here. Sí, Juan, estamos de acuerdo. O sea, ya habéis visto que yo en la pole no me he mojado, porque he visto que... Bye, Ricardo. Thanks for watching. I see you tomorrow. Take care. Gustavo, te daré mi podium. Por lógica, 1 Márquez, 2 Rossi, 3 Lorenzo. Aunque espero una sorpresa con una victoria de Rossi. Lo veo difícil. Es que veo a Márquez muy superior en el ritmo. Muy superior en el ritmo. Se ha estado escondiendo, no ha enseñado las armas. Creo que, por ejemplo, Dobby es muy rápido a una vuelta. Ya lo dijo Marc. Incluso las Suzuki son muy rápidas a una vuelta. O sea, en las primeras vueltas hay varios que pueden ser muy rápidos, pero es que a 26 vueltas en un circuito tan largo, un ritmo tan superior, no lo sé, ojalá tengas razón y ojalá que Rossi pueda estar para la victoria, porque eso nos daría una gran carrera y si Márquez se va solo, pues qué gracia tiene, ¿no? Pero la lógica y lo que hemos visto hoy nos dice que Marc tiene mucha ventaja en ritmo, muchísima ventaja en ritmo. Y además, como va a ir con duro, la caída del neumático va a ser poca o no va a ser tan fuerte como Yamaha, que ha estado haciendo pruebas con blando atrás, que me parece una locura, para salir a la pista con 35 grados. Pero bueno, lo veremos, no lo sabemos. Muy bien, se acerca bastante a lo que he dicho yo. Yo he dicho Dani, pero no lo sé. Creo que me hubiera quedado más tranquilo con un FP4 de Dani más sólido. Pero bueno, ahí vemos. Well, there's... ¿cuánto falta para empezar? Os digo cuánto falta para empezar exacto. Bueno, están a punto de empezar, ¿vale? Faltan 3 o 4 minutos. Okay, just fast coffee break, and I am back in less than a minute.
So fast, he thought his split time on Rye. That's how quick he was and rapid on that final. That brilliant 154.689.
It's interesting because Dovizioso in the press conference later is going to say Marc is the man to beat, and Marc is going to say that Dovizioso's got the race pace to win. They're both kind of just shrugging that off.
Yeah. I think Andrea Dovizioso was probably playing down his chances a little bit, saying, I'm not sure if I've got the race pace to go with the guys at the front. Not entirely convinced I believe 100% on that one. Spielberg Castle in the heart of Brno. We're heading to Spielberg in a few days' time for the Red Bull Ring in Austria. Stunningly beautiful architectural city here in Brno. I love that slogan as well, the Czech Adrenaline Factory. I love that quality little slogan.
If you've never been to Brno, it's definitely worth putting on the list. Yeah. It is one of the good ones to come to Brno. Always pretty warm here, even if it's raining. There's some good food. some good local drink. There's
top quality steaks and even better quality beer at a very, very reasonable price, which we like a lot, don't we, Steve?
Absolutely. We like it, but not as much as Simon Crayfar likes it.
Predicted race pace there, you saw mid 156s. That was based on the brilliant performance of Marc Marquez in FP4, but he had nothing this afternoon for Andrea Dovizioso, a first pole position since Malaysia 2016, a 154.689. Dovizioso joined on the front row by Valentino Rossi and Marc Marquez. Jorge Lorenzo, Cal Crutchlow and Danilo Petrucci on row 2, ahead of Johan Zarco and the two Suzukis, Andrea Iannone and Alex Rins. Row 4 will be headed by Dani Pedrosa. An all-Spanish row 4, actually, with Tito Rabat joined by Maverick Vinales, who suffered in those hot conditions, 12th in Q2. Good job by Franco Morbidelli in 13th place. Alvaro Bautista was running well late on in Q1 when he crashed on his last lap, 14th for the Spaniard out of Bradley Smith. Afi Siren and Jack Miller, who was also a faller in Q1. HRC wildcard Stefan Bradl, 18th, ahead of Paul Espargaro and Taka Nakagami, rounding out the top 20. Suzuki wildcard Sylvain Gintley 21st, and Tom Lucy, Carol Halbrand was a faller in Q1. Alexis Spargaro 24th, a difficult weekend for Aprilia. Scott Redding 25th, he went down the floor at Q1.
Come on, I think the winner is who used the right tire. Yeah, I agree, and that's one of the reasons why I think the market is favorite. Giovanni, al final Dani no ha podido, no ha mejorado lo que esperábamos. Ha mejorado, pero no tanto como esperábamos. Maxi Rojas dice, el desarrollo de carrera es bastante interesante con los tiempos de la FP3 y FP4. Solo una mala salida de cualquiera desde la... Ya está frito, ya. Sí, a ver qué tal salen. Se ha posicionado... Bueno, todos son bastante rápidos delante, o sea, no habrá tapones. Gustavo Francisco, mañana transmitirás la carrera por esta vía. No podré verla porque estaré trabajando. No estoy seguro mañana que pueda hacer la carrera porque el problema está, os lo voy a contar porque los que ya os quedáis para el Moto 2 es que conocéis el canal. El problema está en que el live timing va 50 segundos por delante del vídeo. Entonces es un poco raro saber lo que está pasando antes de que se vea por el vídeo. Hemos hecho un par de pruebas, pero aún no estoy seguro. Mañana dependerá de los horarios, de si podré hacerlo, pero como mínimo haré el warm-up y comentaré lo que haya pasado en las carreras, ¿vale? De todas maneras, es posible que sí que lo pueda hacer. No estoy seguro aún, dependerá bueno, yo trabajo este fin de semana y según la logística de los viajes de donde esté, podré hacerlo o no. Entonces, mañana en el warm-up os lo aseguro, ¿vale? Y siempre puedes tener ahí el móvil abierto e ir viendo qué va pasando. No sé si en el trabajo eso te puede suponer un problema por eso. Okay, so we are discussing that tomorrow the race, I wish I'm going to be able to cover it. You know that there's a delay among the live timing and the video. So in the live timing, we see what's happening. Si es por mí, con el vídeo es mejor que nada. Sí, ya lo sé, es que me gustaría enseñar las imágenes, pero por derechos me cortan el canal, no me dejan. Puedo enseñar los live timings, pero no se puede. So I was saying that tomorrow for the race, we did a couple of tests, and we detected that there's a delay of about 50 seconds among the live timing and the video. So it's a bit strange to know 1 minute prior what's going to happen in the video. And if someone is watching the MotoGP live in video, they are going to watch here 1 minute earlier what's happening. So this could be funny if you want to troll your friends or something, because you're going to see that someone run wide or something early on, but maybe it's not good to follow the action. Vierge just made the fastest lap so far. Schroeter, who is one of the candidates to win tomorrow, he showed a great pace. Okay, let's see what's happened. This is the last qualifying practice of today. Oliveira fastest. Okay, right now there's 24 people still watching. Still, I ask again, Spanish or English? Tell me, and depending on what you say, I'm gonna speak more in Spanish or in English. I don't care. Let's see how Mir can improve. I'm very into that rider. He's the best talent appearing now in the World Championship. I don't know if it's real, but when I speak in English, there's more people watching than when I speak in Spanish. Can you tell me this? I mean, if you prefer English or you prefer Spanish, can you tell me on the chat so I can see, depending on the moment, what do you prefer?
One of two boys, as you'd expect, getting straight down to business here. Mattia Cassini, 202.417, as Eric Fernandez crashed early on. Cassini, that's the fastest.
Okay, Mir is doing a red on the second split.
Session. Cassini's rapid Saturday, unfortunately. Sunday, another pole position for him at Saturday.
Okay, Mir still improving on the third. This is gonna take him up a lot. Not for the pole, I think, but maybe top 5. Let's see now. He's just, oh, I think he missed the lap. Well, he improved 202.7. This is 3 tenths away from the pole. He's not far away. I think he can do it. Let's see if he can get his first pole or his first win. I think that guy is a rock star, just born. This guy is something totally sublime. Red. Oh no, it's Navarro. Sorry. Well, Mir's still fast. Not super fast, but he's still there. Let's see, Banaya. We have to take into account that the World Championship is led by Banaya, and Mikel Oliveira is 7 points away from Banaya. So
it's going to move up to pole at 202.359, but keep an eye on the Sky duo of Bagnaia and Marini, because Marini's being towed around here by Bagnaia, and he was 2 tenths up in sector 2.
Well, this is running to form, isn't it, for a Moto2 qualifying session? They come out of the gate and this fastest lap's been traded left, right and centre, and then that's pretty much all she wrote for the rest of the session. Let's hope that it carries on being as dramatic in the final 37 minutes as we've had so far. Here's Bagnaia and Marini locking horns together on those 2 distinctive black Sky VR46 machines. Where's this carrying Marini? Surely this is going to come to pole. It is a 202.244. Absolutely perfect track position. And his teammate Pekka Bagnaia has just dragged him round to top spot.
Yeah, brilliant stuff from Marini then. A maiden podium for him last time out. Could it be a maiden pole position as well? Watching the two side by side. Very good friends off circuit. Bagnaia, of course, moving up into the Alma Pramac team for next year and would like to arrive with a World Championship in his back pocket. It is an unusual session, Moto2. I might try and get a petition started, actually, because it's the trouble is, especially on hot afternoons, man, the temperatures get too hot. And so the times that are set early, you have to get out there early. Mattia Cassini said himself last time in Germany, I knew that if I didn't get pole early on, that was it. It was over. Simon.
I'm in the Dynavolt garage with Jürgen Lenz. Jürgen, your two riders are really both good. You know, you've obviously chosen well. But what I'm curious about, the year started that Xavi Vierge was the stronger of the two riders, you know, and he was on fire. And then lately, Marcel Schrotter, not just in the last sessions, but in the last races, has been stronger, you know, and also results. How hard is that, you know, for Xavi right now?
For sure.
Ok. Gustavo Francisco dice, ojo, creo que Lorenzo estará en primera posición en la primera curva. Es un impresionante salidor. Y habrá que cuidar que no dé muchas vueltas en primera posición porque de hacerlo se dará y sacará el martillo. Más, si lo pasan 2 o 3, se diluirá como siempre pasa. Acá creo que la pole estará en manos de Banaya. Pero ojo con Marini. Sí, Marini ha seguido el rebufo de Banaya, ahora lo estaban diciendo, y se ha aprovechado de eso para poder hacer la pole provisional. Marini, recordemos que es el hermano de Rossi. Hermano político de Rossi. A ver, aún no ha ganado Marini, pero bueno, parece que está demostrando un buen ritmo. A mí me gustaría ver una victoria de Mir. Me gusta mucho Joan Mir.
As it stands from Alex Marquez. He joined us, of course, last time out in Saxon when we were talking about the potential rumour going around about Alex Marquez maybe going to a Vintia Ducati. Well, they were put to bed no more than, 72 hours later, maybe even less than that, as it's been announced that he is staying put. Probably the right decision, Matt. There isn't anything fruity enough available in MotoGP at the moment, and maybe just another year in Moto2, Emilio Alfamora and co have decided, you know, it's just more added experience, so let's wait for a better opportunity, I guess.
He signed a new one-year contract with the Mark VDS team, which gives a clear indication that he's putting all his eggs into the MotoGP basket for 2020. That's the way he wants to find himself on the grid. Alex has already done quite a bit of testing for Calex with the Triumph motor next year as well, so he's already got an understanding of what he needs or what it will take to be competitive next year. He's ridden that Triumph engine in Aragon. He liked it. He thinks he's going to change the riding style a lot in Moto to make it a little bit more like MotoGP, where you've got to pick the bike up on the exit and use the fat part of the type of drive out of the corner.
Marquez se ha puesto segundo
So, yeah,
ahora.
that's obviously floated his boat. There wasn't a lot of options either, was there? You have to say in MotoGP. I think, you know, Alex has got desires on moving up to the Premier class in a factory team, which the Real Adventure Ducati team have, you know, well, they aren't. You just wonder how Alex Marquez's mood is, or how he thinks. You know, when you look at 2014, he raced for the Moto3 World Championship with Jack Miller and Alex Rins. Alex Rins now a full factory Suzuki rider in MotoGP. It's going to be Alex's third year next year. Jack Miller was fast-tracked out to Moto3 on a factory Honda contract. And now, sat on the opposite side of my VDS garage, is a rider who's 3 or 4 years behind Alex in terms of his World Championship career. But Joan Mir has just completely usurped him.
Bueno, vamos a ver, Marini ha tenido bastante apoyo de Rossi y de su estructura. Vamos a verlo, no es una persona que tiene bastante apoyo, no te creas que está solo. Vamos a verlo. Al final vemos que las diferencias técnicas no son tan importantes como las diferencias psicológicas. Ahora los locutores de MotoGP estaban comentando el tema del bajón motivacional de Alex Márquez, porque hay que recordar que hace 4 años, Márquez estaba corriendo en Moto3 con Miller y con Rins, y ahora tanto Miller como Rins están en MotoGP los dos, y él De momento este año ya se sabe seguro que no sube, porque no hay moto para él en MotoGP. Pero bueno, tampoco, sí que es el hermano de Márquez y tal, pero claro, tendrá que quedarse un año más en Moto 2 y Moto 2 es una categoría muy difícil, muy, muy difícil. Porque al final en MotoGP se están jugando las cosas entre las dos Honda, las dos Yamaha y las dos Ducati. O sea, son 6 tíos, en realidad, porque todos los que no sean uno de esos 6 pueden ganar alguna carrera o algo suelto, pero para el título es muy difícil. Entonces, claro, irte a MotoGP, como hemos hablado muchas veces del caso de Bautista, te vas a MotoGP con una moto que no es una de esas 6, bueno, y porque ahora Ducati está tirando, y Suzuki también parece que no está mal y tal, pero hasta hace poco eran solo 4 motos, que eran las 2 Yamaha y las 2 Honda. Si no llevas una de esas motos, pues es fácil que te lesiones por acabar del 12. Entonces, claro, también para subir a MotoGP con una moto que no tenga posibilidades, yo creo que vale la pena esperar. Pero Moto 2 es difícil, ¿eh? En Moto 2 nadie puede ganar sobrado. Vale, pues 28 minutos para acabar. 28 minutes left.
Against top blue team, he's got a really, really strong record here. Alex Marquez. In fact, the next 3 tracks, Brno, the Red Bull Ring, and Silverstone, fast and flying tracks that Alex Marquez really does suit his aggressive riding style. So expect to see him figuring prominently in these next 2 or 3 races. He'll fancy his chance of clawing back some of that 35-point deficit on Bagnaia.
Well, 35 points is not a bad deficit to be at, but unfortunately for Lorenzo Baldassarri there, we just saw going round in 10th place. The first, just in general, it has to be said that after the bad luck in Assen that he suffered, the no score in Germany really has given him a bit of a problem in the championship. He's 55 points behind now, Pecco Bagnaia, with 2 non-scores, and just to add insult to injury, he's never scored a point.
Yeah, it doesn't really help his cause. He had no top 6 in the last 3 DNFs in 3 of the last 5. It's barely championship form. I think it's going to be a bridge too far for Lorenzo Baldassarri.
Okay.
Time on his side. The problem is, Steve, it's the consistency of Bagnaia and Oliveira. Those guys are not making mistakes, and if they have bad races, they're salvaging top 6s. They are so consistent. Simon.
Guys, I'm in the Mark VDS garage. Both the riders are in here ready for their next stint. And I've collared Emilio Alzamura, who's an ex-rider, but also the manager of Alex Marquez. Emilio, we're curious about the decision of Alex to stay.
Alzamora va a hablar sobre que se quede Márquez.
And, obviously try to win the World Championship here. How did the decision come about, and do you think, MotoGP in the future, or was that on the table this year? Tell us.
Yeah, sure. In the end, the decision was to keep 1 year more with the Mark VDS Estrella Galicia team, and I think for to have the opportunity to go in MotoGP, you need a good instructor and a good bike, no. In the end, this was not possible. Had some option with Avintia, but I understand that Alex, he need to learn a little bit more in Moto2 and to arrive more ready in MotoGP, because now the times change and the people they want to come early in MotoGP. But Alex, he has only 22 years old. He has his whole career in front, and I think the most important is to build the guy, and every rider is different, and I think it's a good opportunity too, because the new project with Dorna, with the new engine trim and the magnetic Marelli is something that you prepare better the MotoGP.
Thank you so much for explaining, Emilio.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thanks to Simon, thanks to Emilio Alzamora. Well, staying in Moto2 next year with the likes of Pecco Bagnaia and Joan Mir moving up to MotoGP, and Miguel Oliveira, of course, there's going to be massive pressure on Alex Marquez to deliver that first Moto2 world title next year, because of those left standing in Moto2, he's going to be one of the most experienced, and certainly big pressure on his shoulders to win that title. Of course, he could do it this year. 35 points is not an insurmountable task with so many races to go. He does tend to come on strong in the second half of seasons.
Vale, pues nada, dicen que Alfamora acaba de decir que prefieren esperar, que Alex solo tiene 22 años, que tiene toda la carrera por delante y que prefieren esperar para poder dar un saldo a MotoGP bien hecho. Bueno, no pasa nada, no pasa nada. Oye, por cierto, acabamos de hacer los 250 suscriptores. Muchísimas gracias a todos. We are 250 subscribers already. Thanks to anyone to making that possible. Thank you very much. I'm so happy. So happy. 250 subscribers already. Es una gran noticia. Somos 250 fanáticos de MotoGP que ya formamos parte de la comunidad. Sabéis que aquí no vamos a fallar y que aquí tenéis acceso gratis a todos los live coverage. También vamos a meter comentarios y todo lo que podamos averiguar y saber de la competición y del Mundial de MotoGP. En directo en Brno, ahora viendo los últimos minutos, los últimos 23 minutos de la qualifying practice de Moto 2. So thank you very much to all the 251 subscribers. I'm so happy about that. We started that project a few weeks ago and we are doing phenomenally well. So I really want to thank you all for mostly to Indonesia and Malaysia, that I know that there's a lot of people following the channel from there. And also from Spain. Gracias a todos por estos 251 suscriptores que ya somos, cuando hace pocas semanas que empezamos y que vamos, y que estoy encantadísimo. Muchísimas gracias, de verdad.
I'm in the KTM garage with Pit Buyer. Pit, you have an exciting new project, you know, satellite KTMs with Tech 3 next year, and things are really starting to move on with riders, you know, like starting to sign and that. Have you made some signings for riders for that team, and when will we hear about it?
Not yet, because that was the latest part of our whole work of preparation for the future that we said with Tech 3, and away we need to secure the whole MotoGP thing first. We always had on the paper somewhere noted that the Moto2 team also should be in the program. We did that lately, so now all the structure, program, everything is clear, but it's up to Hervé now to choose the right riders, and nothing is done yet. But we made it a bit more difficult for him than in previous years. So we are not looking for riders who, just bring a result. Because you know now our story quite well, that we are trying to create the structure that young riders can grow up with us, and we look for riders where you can see also a potential future in MotoGP. So if you just want to have the result next year in Moto2, there is a couple of riders you should take. But we committed for a really development program in Moto2 on both sides, in Aki's garage and in Hervé's, where we really want to see riders we take on board. There should be some potential fantasy to have them also in MotoGP one day.
Thanks for the explanation.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thanks very much. You couldn't really be explained any better than that. Therefore, there are no surprise to see a couple of youngsters, former Moto3 riders, that have been linked heavily to rides there. So we'll keep a beady eye on that. And imagine Hervé, I suppose they're in a massive rush. They don't want to leave it too late, Matt, but there could still be a few twists and turns, a couple of riders that suddenly poke their noses out.
Well, there's two plum rides going there, aren't they? You know, Red Bull back KTMs and the team as professional as Tech 3. They've really struggled to fill those seats. I mean, it's a strange scenario for Hervé Poncharal. Probably when he knew he was going to be on KTMs in MotoGP, he thought, okay, well, we'll switch the Moto2 bikes and we'll be able to just take out and pick of what's out there. Not been the case at all. They're struggling to to put bombs on those seats.
One name I will just bring up who has been heavily linked to a potential ride in Moto2 for next year is Jake Dixon. Now, you will have seen Jake in a couple of wildcard appearances, and he has been out on that new Triumph and hasn't been going bad. We heard that it might be happening. Jürgen Ling was, of course, a big fan. He's already got his team decided. So don't be surprised if Jake Dixon becomes a last-minute arrival into this paddock.
Yeah, absolutely. Amongst other names being mentioned.
Okay, less than 20 minutes to go. Now the thing is gonna be now, because maybe they are trying the last settings for the race, but now this last run, this last couple of runs are going to be for the pole. So let's start the rumble for the end. This is the less than 20 minutes to go. And we have Luca Marini first position, Marquez second, improving in the first sector, but not in the second, still in a good lap. Third, Cassini. Fourth, Oliveira. Fifth, Schroeter. Sixth, Bagnaia, who is the leader. Let's see if Bagnaia and Oliveira, who is only 7 points away from Bagnaia, they are not making mistakes. They are being very solid for this title. We'll see if the fight among them gives some profit to Joan Mir, who is fourth, not far away. I mean, he's 50 points away. It's a bit, but not a lot for 9 races left. We'll see. And let's see now if Mir can improve. Let's see. He spent a lot of time in boxes recently. And let's see if the changes he made are going to pay dividends. He's now 0.5, half a second away from the pole. Let's see if he can improve. Not improving. Marquez is in red now. This looks pretty good for Marquez. Let's see. There are 17 minutes left. To build up the Moto2 grid for tomorrow. This is the qualifying practice, Moto2 qualifying practice. Let's see. I'm hoping for Mir. I think Mir can improve. He's not in a great lap. He's not going to improve in this lap. Marquez is not improving in the second. He did a great first. Let's see who else. The thing here for the title is Oliveira and Bagnaia. Those are the 2 rivals, first and second in the general classification. And we have a newcomer, not a newcomer, but Marcel Schroeter is looking pretty strong in pace terms here. We'll see how good can he do, but he could be fighting for the podium. I don't think Marini have the pace. I think Marini used Marquez to make a good lap, but I don't think he have the pace to go for the win. And only 16 minutes left, and everything is going to be decided. We'll see, because there's a downhill straight on the exit of this race, and a first corner right-hander, and it's very, very easy to be trapped in this first braking zone. So being well positioned in the grid is something very important, and let's wish that Marquez and also Mir. Quartararo is not looking very far yet. You have to think that there's 20 people in 1 second. This is dangerous, at least. Navarro is red on the first. Let's see how he can handle T2. No one else improving right now. We'll see the second split for Navarro. Let's see if he can give us a surprise. $36, that's Mir. Cancel time for Mir. Do exceeding track limits. Okay, Navarro is not improving in the second. And Mir, I don't think this time is gonna count at all. Anyway, he's not improving. Let's see if in the next lap he can do something better than that. He did his best time in his third lap, which is strange that he's not getting better as he goes warm on the track. Let's see the first split. I think he is being followed by Marquez. I don't know, they are very close. I don't know who's first. I think Mir, Marini, and Marquez. This is the group. Mir is the first one. The fastest of those three is Marquez. 32.615. Very close Mir with 32.631. Less than half a tenth. Let's see what happened in the second split. Schroeder is improving, but not anymore in the second. And Fernandez is improving his own time in the first split. I think Mir let Marquez and Marini go. He released the throttle to let them go. Fernandez is still improving, but he's very far away, 1.1 from the pole. Now there's only 12 minutes left. Okay, I think Marini, after taking the slipstream of another fast rider, he's not being able to improve on his own. But now it's gonna start. Mir just stopped. I suppose now he's gonna prepare the bike to make the fast lap. I mean, because there's only 11 minutes left, and you have to think, as we saw this morning in Moto3, how several teams made a big mistake, a huge mistake, waiting too much to get out for the last run, and they had the final flag before they can do a flying lap. So like 15 riders lost their last chance, and it was a big mistake. I never saw a big, massive mistake like that in a professional motorcycle racing event. And we'll see. There's 10 minutes left. 10 minutes left to go, and we'll see which is the grid for tomorrow in Moto2.
He's delivered points. Mano Fanati's another one that's been linked. His results have not really reflected the performances that he's put in this year. So they're two guys. The other one I might just float. I don't know what the situation is with his future. Marcos Ramirez, given his height in Moto 3, I wouldn't be adverse to giving him a little go.
Okay.
Something like that. But yeah, I completely agree with your summary there on Augusto Fernandez. He's done a brilliant job.
I guess it all comes down to what their contractual obligations are, whether they're already tied up on deals for next year. Mikel Lecuona, another rider perhaps who might be in the frame as well. Not too sure what his situation is next year with the Swiss Innovative Investors team.
Okay, there's less than 10 minutes to go.
In terms of riders moving up from Moto 3 into this class for next year, it's all a bit quiet. This is sort of the start of their silly season, if you like. We've done all the jobs in MotoGP pretty much, barring the odd final seat to decide, but it all sort of kicks off now in these classes. We know what Bagnaia is doing, of course. In Moto 3, there's nothing really hugely coming
Okay,
out.
Marquez still in box, Oliveira, Schroeter, Bagnaia, Binder, Navarro, Mir, Lecuona, Quartararo, and Locatelli still in boxes.
That seems like that's
They're gonna have to hurry up because, as we saw in Moto 3, you need at least 2 minutes to do the more than 2 minutes to do the launching lap to prepare to do a flying lap. So if you are waiting too much to get out, maybe you're gonna end up running out of options to do a last flying lap. So let's try to hurry up, Mr. Mir and Mr. Marquez. Come on, Marquez is already on track. As you're gonna see, he's gonna need almost 3 minutes to do this lap, to warm up the tires, and the following lap is gonna be the first flying lap. So taking into account that there's more than 2 minutes per lap, they're gonna be able to do no more than 3 or 4 laps, and this is gonna be it. I mean, that's it. That's it.
His contract that could get him released from Moto 3 and up into Moto 2. I can't believe that if he wins the Moto 3 World Championship, I think he's going to want to hang around and defend it. He's going to want to make that move up as sharp as he can.
Seeing here Simone Corsi, of course, recently married to Clarissa, so congratulations to Simone. Just up ahead of him on circuit there, Remy Gardner.
Okay, so 7 minutes to go. This is it, and Mir still in box, taking too much time. He's not gonna have time enough to do a couple of flying laps. I don't know why they do this. Maybe he's asking for a big change or something, but you know, you're gonna end up, because Quartararo is already on track, Locatelli is already on track, Corsi, Fenati, all these people can go faster in this last tryout. So you're getting into risk, because being 12th is bad, but you can end up, I don't know, maybe 18th or 19th or something like that, and that would be worse. So please hurry up. Let's see, Marquez. This is going to be a good lap for Marquez already. Let's see the first split. Not improving. Now Mir is getting out. Maybe he'll gonna be able to do 2 laps, no more, because this lap is not gonna count. And maybe after this one, he's gonna be able to do, at the very much, 2 laps, 2 flying laps. He's not gonna be able to do the 3rd. So let's wish he can improve this 12th position. Only 5 minutes to go. There's almost everyone on track. Let's wish Mir have no much traffic. He have Marcel Schroeder, who is one of the fast guys here in front. He can see him. He's no, he's in front of Schroeder. Yeah, but Schroeder is coming a lot faster. Let's see if Schroeder passes Mir or not, because Mir is still warming up, and Schroeder is coming on a flyer. So let's see what's happening exactly. Doesn't seem like market is gonna improve. Let's see the first split. Not improving. Not a bad time, but not improving. What else? What else? Come on. There's only 4 minutes. I mean, it's gonna be 2 laps, no more. Let's see Mir. This is the first flying lap for Mir. Not improving Mir. No one is improving. I think it's too hot. It's too hard to improve the times they did in the morning. It's very hard to improve the times in the morning with these extremely hot temperatures. Okay, so if Mir is not improving in that one, he's only gonna have one more chance. Oh, Binder, red on the first. This is looking pretty good. We'll see. Passini not improving. Wow, this first sector, 31.7, is super fast. I think the problem is that they are not being able to improve the times they did for the morning, because now it's too hot. Binder is not improving in the second. I think maybe they can improve a bit in the first sector, but sector 3 and sector 4, with all that uphill full throttle acceleration, it's not getting grip. Okay, Mir, he's going to do his last one. I don't think he's going to be able to do another one. We'll see. I'll tell you in a while. But there's less than 2 minutes to go. Less than 2 minutes to go. This is it. So let's see, Mir, everything is going to be in that split. Let's see if Mir is improving. Not improving. Not improving. It's gonna be a bad qualification for Mir. Marquez is not improving also. Maybe Marquez is going to get another lap, but I don't think Mir would. I think Mir is gonna end here, and he is not improving. Marini is not improving. He can do one more lap, and that's it. Marquez is, I don't think he's gonna be able to do another lap. Let's see. Mir is not doing another lap for sure, and he's not improving. Marquez maybe is gonna do another, and Vierge also is gonna do another. They are going together in that last sector. Marquez is doing another lap, and Mir is over. He's not gonna do another lap. They lasted too much into getting into track. I don't know why, what they were changing, but it gave no result whatsoever. So this is the end for Mir. This is the end for Schroeder. And let's see if there's someone else who's finished flag already on track. And let's see if there's someone improving. No one improving on the first. No one improving in the second. And very bad pole for Marini. This is pole for Marini. Luca Marini, Rossi's brother, getting the pole in Moto2, his first pole position. Motorsport, welcome, Passini. Passini, not improving. Third, first row, quite well, quite well. It's not going to improve anymore. This is it. Nothing's going to change. This is it. Marini pole, Marquez second, Passini third, Oliveira fourth, Schroeder fifth, Banaya sixth, Binder seventh, Vierge, Xavi Vierge eighth, Agarter, Dominic Agarter ninth, Baldassarri 10th, Navarro 11th, Mir 12th, Lecuona 13th, Quartararo 14th, Locatelli 15th. This is it. Yeah, Cini. Good. It's a good position for him. He can go with the top guys. I think it's gonna be, the race is gonna be among Oliveira, Schroeder, Bagnaia, Marquez, and maybe Marini can follow them. I don't think Marini can lead them, but maybe he can follow them. So this is it. Thank you very much for your company. Thank you very much for sharing the passion for MotoGP with us. We are very happy to have you here. We are very happy to celebrate this 250 subscribers milestone. So we have something to celebrate. We are very happy about it, and we just want to say thank you. I'm gonna take back the screen, and now we're gonna say bye for a while. I'm here again. Okay, stop that's it. That's it. Now I have it. Thank you very much. I'm so happy that we spent this day learning about MotoGP and knowing what's going to happen tomorrow. Let's sum up everything we talked today. First and most important thing, Marquez is going to win tomorrow, for sure. I mean, you can bet on it for sure. Dani Pedrosa did it pretty well, improved a lot. And the Yamaha riders, both Rossi and Maverick Viñales, they are having serious problems on the pace. Rossi always finds the way to manage their problems, but they are in deep problems for tomorrow. I think Marquez is going to win for sure. I think in Moto2 it's going to be a big group, as we said, with still Vierge, Banaya, Oliveira, Marquez. It's going to be a big fight. And in Moto3, let's see if the contenders of Martin, they can take profit of his injury. He's okay. He's going to be ready for Austria, but as we said before, Jorge Martin broke his left arm, and he's going to be out for this GP. So I see you tomorrow at 9 o'clock for the warm-up, and thanks for being there, and thanks for the 250 subscribers. This is a great news. Muchas gracias a todos en español. Nos vemos mañana para el warm-up a las 9. Gracias por los 250 suscriptores. Estamos de enhorabuena. Y nos vemos mañana en el warm-up a las 9, ¿vale? Muchísimas gracias.